The mighty Trigon is traveling a mile high for the first time in BYB history. Not one, not two, but 3 titles are on the line. The only thing better than a rematch is a trilogy. Fight 1, the champion defended her belt.
Still the BYB Women's Lightweight Champion.
Fight 2, the challenger claimed BYB gold. Tonight, they settle the score on Paty Juarez's home turf. Back in May at BYB 17, Mark the Shark Irwin and Josh Oxendine fought for the inaugural BYB Lightweight title.
BYB Lightweight Champion, Mark the Shark Irwin.
Tonight, the Shark defends his belt for the first time against 21-year-old Julio Tanori.
Declaring a winner by knockout and still undefeated, Julio Tanori.
Plus, 2 men who define BYB fight for the Super Middleweight Championship. Denver's own LT.
Lorawnt-T, Smash Nelson.
His opponent has won on the Gulf Coast and in the United Kingdom. And tonight, Robert Serna looks to spoil the party in Smashville.
Robert Serna.
BYB Extreme presents the Rocky Mountain Brawl. Here we go. The National Western Complex dates back to the late 1800s. Tonight, the Trigon is inside the Stockyards Event Center for the very first time. Hi again, everybody. I'm Mike Goldberg, of course, joined by my powerful partner, the former 2-time world champion, the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi. He is our first lightweight champion. He looks to defend tonight. He is Mark the Shark Irwin. He lacks no confidence. He lacks no bravado. He is extremely entertaining, but he's got a very young force in front of him tonight, defending this title against 21-year-old Julio Tanori.
You know, Tanori is one of the most exciting fighters inside the Trigon, but outside the Trigon, he barely has a word to say. You try to get some words out of him, you can't do it. Mark Irwin, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. Personality-wise, these guys couldn't be more different. Inside the Trigon, they are 2 of the most exciting fighters we've got in this promotion, and they're going to go head-to-head tonight. You look at Irwin outside the Trigon, he's got the hair, the outfit. Sometimes he's missing a shirt. He says what he wants to, has plenty of bravado. You know what? Very marketable fighter. Tanori, very marketable inside the Trigon. Both guys can really fight their behinds off, and head-to-head tonight should be good.
Should be a great lightweight title defense. Let's see who will walk away with the belt. Will he remain champ, or will we have a new champ? The belt in the women's division has gone back and forth. I've always said only thing better than a rematch is a trilogy, and that's what we will complete tonight with Monica Medina and Paty Juarez. And when Monica Medina won the second fight in Biloxi, Mississippi, Paulie, we knew it was inevitable that they would meet for a third time.
You know what? The first fight was really close. I thought Medina could have got it. They gave it to Juarez as a defending champion. Medina came back strong in the second fight, won more convincingly, and they gave her the decision. You know, a trilogy is the way it's got to go at this point. You know, Juarez feels like she needed to change everything. That's what she told us yesterday in the fighter meeting. She's changed completely everything. Well, Medina yesterday in fighter meetings tells us, I don't think there's anything Juarez can do. Right. You know, I've seen her twice, and I'm going to dominate her this fight. So there could be some surprises in store for both in this fight tonight. I can't wait.
If we see the Paty Juarez we saw against Christine Stanley, and we see the same and maybe even a little better Monica Medina, could be the fight of the night. They have both brought the best out of each other. And then our third title fight, 2 men who truly, as I mentioned, define BYB. Lorawnt-T, Smash Nelson, Robert Serna for the super middleweight belt. Smash does nothing short of entertain every single minute he fights.
You know what? His nickname is Smash, and that's what he does. He smashes things. I mean, you see this guy fight. It is very difficult to withstand his pressure and his punching power inside the Trigon. Gets a lot of stoppages, gets a lot of devastating wins. But Serna's no slouch. He's got that boxing background. You know, he's very technical, probably technically a little bit better than Smash, although Smash has fought in everything. Left weight, MMA, bare knuckle, everything. So he's tough and well-rounded, and he's ready for any kind of fight.
Tonight, his 59th professional combat confrontation with a belt on the line inside the Trigon. Of course, Paulie, break it down like you always do. The Trigon, the smallest surface in combat sports.
Smallest surface in combat sports, but at this point, you got to say it. It's the most exciting surface in combat sports. 90% knockout ratio. There's really nowhere to go because those edges are triangular. Once you get stuck in a corner, you're kind of closed in, and you got to fight your way out of it. You got no other choice. And with a dirty boxing in there, you can't even clench your way out of it because you'll wind up in a dirty clinch, and you'll still have to fight your way out of it. So a lot of excitement the Trigon brings. We got good fighters here at BYB, and the Trigon makes it all the better.
We are a mile high. We are ending the year on a high. There is no doubt about it. Our most stacked card inside the Trigon. Rules are as they have always been. And of course, the new rules that were implemented by the ABC a couple of months back will be in effect in our championship fights. The men's title fights scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds, and the trilogy fight scheduled for 6 2-minute rounds. So we are set to go here, a mile-high Denver, Colorado, as the Trigon is officially open. Our tail of the tape for our first fight of the night. It is the Samurai, Tommy Turner. He has moved back to Idaho with his family, 36 years old, same age as his opponent, who will enter the Trigon for the very first time, Mitch Seybold. He is fighting out of Thousand Oaks, California, but he lived here in Denver for many, many years. You look at the tail of the tape, everything else is virtually identical. To officially get things underway, let's get it to the one, the only, Big Mo.
Denver! Can you hear me? No, it is the final BYB of the year, Denver, Colorado. Can you hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Stockyards. Tonight's home for BYB 22, our final BYB of 2023. We will have 3 titles on the line tonight, live inside the Trigon and around the world on BN Sports. We begin with our opening contest of the evening. 5 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome Mitch Seybold.
Paulie, Mitch is 36 years old and his nickname is Old Man. And I told him in the fighter meetings, I don't know what that makes me. Nonetheless, he does have ties here in Denver, Colorado. He has been in 3 bare knuckle battles, 2-1 record. They have all ended in the very first round. One of his training partners is Zachary Lindsay, who just happened to be Big Mo's college roommate and played college football with Big Mo back in the day. And Big Mo told me that Zachary still holds the record for the longest touchdown run at the University of Northern Colorado. Brother Philip, record-setting running back for the Colorado Buffaloes. So he is surrounded by big names here in Denver, but he's looking to make a name for himself tonight.
Yeah, a lot of Denver connections when you really think about it. You got Big Mo, you got him, and you've got, you know, the fact that he's originally actually from here but had to move to California because his the mother of his children is out there with his kids. So he said he's moved out there for a couple of years, but of course he's got all the ties here and should be a fan favorite tonight.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, please welcome to the Trigon, Tommy Turner.
Look at the top line and you will know what Tommy Turner brings to the Trigon once again. Very long, distinguished amateur boxing career. The man has tremendous skills, tremendous boxing prowess, tremendous boxing experience. Came in and made quick work of Henry Williams in February, then fought what is the GOAT right now, Barry Jones, in the UK. That one didn't go Tommy's way. Tommy told us, Paul, he kind of got away from what he's done the last 3 decades of his life. He's going to get back and be brilliant tonight.
Well, you know, when you fight Jones, it's such a big name in bare knuckle boxing. You know, he is probably the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and in the sports world of bare knuckle. And I think it's not just a matter of a physical fight; it's also a mental fight. And you know, Tommy tells us that, you know, mentally he just was overwhelmed a little bit. You know, he let himself be overwhelmed. He didn't stick to a game plan, and you do that against Barry Jones, you're asking for it, and he did.
So Mitch and Tommy will get us going with the official introductions. Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our opening contest of the evening. 5 3-minute rounds in BYB's middleweight division. This match is brought to you by Buy Sell Clothing, live worldwide on beIN Sports. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Wayne Spinola. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the purple trunks with white trim, he stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 160.8 pounds. He holds a bare knuckle record of 2 victories versus just 1 defeat. And he fights out of Thousand Oaks, California, by way of right here in Denver, Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, Mitch Old Man Seybold. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks with black trim, he stands 5 feet 10 1/2 inches tall. He weighed in at 160 pounds even. He holds a bare knuckle record of 1 win versus 1 loss. And he fights out of Paty, Idaho, introducing the Samurai, Tommy Turner.
Stay back, guys. Stay back, guys. All right. Let me scratch.
Here we go. Tommy Turner comes out firing. Body shots. Gets Mitch Seybold in the corner and scores the early knockdown.
And that's the thing, man. You get stuck in the corner in the Trigon. You got no choice. You got to fight your way out of it.
Hey, come on over here.
Tommy Turner in the black and white with the tiger print trunks, purple and white for Mitch Seybold. 4th bare knuckle fight for Mitch as he looks for some dirty boxing quickly. Big right hand and a second knockdown scored by the Samurai.
And that would hit him clean. He's going to be hurt. That would hit him clean.
7, 8, come over here. Come to me. Give me your hands.
I don't know if Seybold's all right. Spinola may want to look at him here. Turner's throwing a lot of hard shots. Seybold got up a little groggy.
And again with that right hand, Tommy Turner in attack mode. It is all over, just like that. The Samurai Tommy Turner by knockout.
Well, you either win or you learn, right? I mean,
that's right.
And it looks like in that fight with Barry Jones, Tommy learned. He came right back out, confident. Didn't give himself any doubts about the way he wanted to start tonight. Started out very, very confidently. You couldn't even tell that there was any doubt in his mind about what had happened previously in his previous fight.
He's fought so long, and Paulie, you can relate to it. You learn the things, and when you do make, in his mind, the mental mistake that he made in the UK, you can't wait to get back in there.
I'll be honest with you, after having seen him now, this is the 2nd time, you know, it's kind of a shame that he let himself kind of come outside of his mind a little bit in that fight with Barry Jones. I remember really looking forward to that fight with Barry Jones because I rate Barry Jones very much. And Tommy was sort of overwhelmed mentally. He didn't let himself get into this kind of mindset. And of course, that can happen when you're fighting a great fighter. Sometimes you get in your own head, and that's what ended up happening. Plus, the guy's a great fighter on top of it, which doesn't help you either. But it's good to see Tommy back on the winning ways here tonight. Really, really impressive performance against Seybold. You know, Seybold was, you know, not a slouch himself, and Tommy got rid of him very, very quickly. And that's the Trigon for you. You're stuck in those corners. It's very difficult to get out if you're not fighting your way out of them.
Well, that Tommy Turner, I'd like to roll it back in the UK on U.S. soil. It doesn't matter, but I said before, this is a man who has done it for a very long time. A lot of professional boxing experience. He used his footwork. He got his opponent caught in the corner. Body, 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 and that big right hook was massively damaging to Mitch Seybold.
Yeah, that second knockdown, I'm surprised Seybold was able to get up. I think this is probably start out with the first knockdown here as Tommy came right out firing, dropped him with a body shot, it seems like. Seybold trying to get himself together, but look at this big shot he's going to go down from in the second knockdown. This might be the last knockdown, actually. Yeah, this might be this is the last knockdown.
Finish.
We actually don't have the second knockdown, which is the biggest one.
That left also propelled Mitch Seybold through the ropes of the Trigon as Tommy Turner makes quick work of his opponent. His opening victory here in BYB was 37 seconds. He may have been a little quicker than that tonight. We'll find out when Big Mo makes it official. The Samurai with his second BYB win. Here's Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Wayne Spinola calls a stop to this contest at 55 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by knockout, Tommy the Samurai Turner!
55-second finish for Tommy Turner as we get things started in style here tonight in Denver. Here's Big Mo.
All right, Tommy, first and foremost, sounds like we have some Tommy Turner fans here tonight. Anything that you want to say to your support staff?
Wife, kids, all my family and friends that came out, I love you guys. Thank you. To all my new supporters and fans, I love you guys too. Thank you for coming out.
You got to avenge your last loss. You made quick work tonight. Short night at the office. How do you feel?
I feel great. I lost to the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, so I know coming back, no one's gonna give me that again. So.
Well, now it's time to climb the standings to make you the #1 pound-for-pound in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, the Samurai, Tommy Turner!
Professional for 13 years. He sees bare knuckle as a fresh start. And he told us previously he sees himself at the top very soon. Performances like that, he may be very accurate in that statement. Congratulations goes to the Samurai. Tommy Turner getting us started in style. And we will continue the action as Boom Boom is back. Our tail of the tape for this, our second fight of the night. It is a super flyweight bout scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Shelby Cannon out of Anderson, Indiana, trying to go to 2-0 inside the Trigon. We'll welcome Cecilia Ulloa. She is from Mexico. She has great striking experience. She has a trainer who has been with Nacho Berenstein. She has the pedigree. She's ready for action tonight. 5 years the elder of her opponent. Everything else virtually identical. Here's Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the women's super flyweight division, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Introducing first, making her way to the Trigon, fighting out of the blue corner, here is Cecilia Ulloa.
Well, anybody who gets into a bare knuckle fight with Beck Rawlings is one tough human being. Now she comes in to bare knuckle for the second time, but Cecilia fought mixed martial arts back in May, Paulie. She has been a martial artist for a decade and a half. Bare knuckle, as we both know, is very different, but she likes the fact that the Trigon is small. She said, I'm a short distance fighter. I like to pressure my opponent.
Yeah, she was talking about how she mainly specializes in Muay Thai. You know, that was what her main training regimen was. So with bare knuckle, she did mention she's gonna have to make some adjustments, but she enjoys the striking aspect, and well, she's got the opportunity to do that tonight, that's for sure.
She certainly does. Professional debut back in 19, 4 years, 10 months ago. She's ready to make a statement in her first trip to the mighty Trigon.
And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, here is Shelby Cannon.
Born in San Diego, raised in Indiana. She lives in Anderson, Indiana. Made her debut in London, England, and scored a third-round finish of Tamlin Capin that night. Boom Boom was all kinds of excited, and justifiably so. She did say in the fighter meetings tonight that knowing that Cecilia has so much experience, she said she will teach me if I really want to do this bare knuckle thing or not.
Yeah, she had a terrific win in her debut, so I think she's thinking that Cecilia will give her more resistance, and based on how she handles that, she'll realize if the bare knuckle is for her or not. I guess we'll see. We're about to find out, right?
We certainly are. Her father, Kevin, represented our military as a United States Marine. We thank him for his service. Shelby married with a 13-year-old son, 10-year-old daughter, looking to move to 2-0 inside the Trigon. Her pro debut, her very first boxing match, was the one in London. Back to Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in BYB Super Flyweight Division, and is brought to you by GC3, live around the world on beIN Sports. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Stephen Blea. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with green, white, and red trim. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall. She weighed in at 116 pounds. She is a veteran of just one bare knuckle fight, and she fights out of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Damas y caballeros, presentando Cecilia Cecy Ulloa. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall. She weighed in at 114.7 pounds. She comes to us with an undefeated bare knuckle record of 1 win versus no defeats. And she fights out of Anderson, Indiana, introducing Shelby Boom Boom Cannon.
Here we go. Shelby Cannon in the silver with white. Shelby Cannon, the southpaw, said, I am going to fight someone my height tonight.
And her stance too. Southpaw
Yes,
for
indeed.
southpaw so far.
So far, so
Oh,
far.
big lead hook. Wow.
Good start for Boom Boom. Ulloa, 37 years old, 5 years the elder of Cannon.
Did not see that right hook coming. He started out trading jabs, and then Cannon quickly switched it over into a right hook very smoothly. See Cannon trying to give that in and out, trying to change that range and trying to draw her opponent in.
And now Cecilia has gone to her orthodox stance. She got caught with a right hand again. Good dirty boxing, and staying very busy is Shelby Cannon.
Hey, you got a break.
Yeah, Cannon knows how to turn that mean streak on once she's in the ring.
She definitely does. A lot of amateur MMA experience for Shelby Cannon, so in tight in the clinch, something she is familiar with. And now Ulloa moves back to the southpaw stance.
And you see Ulloa is kind of stuck in the mud there, which you see Cannon trying to circle, trying to find that angle, changing range, and then she steps in hard again with a big left hand, Goldie.
Well, Shelby Cannon said she's going to learn a lot about herself tonight. So far, she's getting all A's.
So far, it's Cecilia who's learning.
Yeah, exactly. Cannon tried to step in.
You see,
And
Cannon doesn't stop working on the inside. She'll get in that clinch. She'll be looking to work in there as well.
And another left connects.
And to me, Goldie looks like Cannon is better both on the outside and the inside.
Yes.
Cecilia's going to have to try to make some adjustments quickly here, because it doesn't seem like she has an advantage on the inside, where it looks like Cannon is physically stronger, and on the outside, where it looks like Cannon has the better punch selection.
Round 1 in the books. Great start for Shelby Cannon.
Listen to you, coach. Look at me.
Hey, set up is perfect. Hey, yo te bajo la mano cuando estás haciendo esto. Súbelo mejor. Right. If you want to come back in the second, follow with the 2, 3, and then
As I mentioned, Ivan Sanchez in the corner of Cecilia. Trained with Nacho for many years. Here's a look at some of the damage done by Boom Boom in round one.
Cecy, beauty with the right hook right there. Beauty of a hook there, as Cannon had set it up with a few jabs right before that. You see she, later on in the round, she steps in with that 1-2, then follows it up. As she gets on the inside, she'll also know how to fight, use that dirty boxing very, very well.
Round number 2, our BYB Super Slow-Mo showed that right connecting beautifully in round 1 from Shelby Cannon. Silver and white trunks for Shelby, black with the Mexican flag for Cecilia Ulloa.
One thing Cecilia Ulloa doesn't do, she's never first. She doesn't act, she reacts. She's not really initiating anything. So it's everything Cannon's doing, and then if Ulloa's able to do anything, it's in response. But look, you'll see off this clinch now. Let's see if she was able to be first here. But you never see Ulloa starting any of the action. You see again, she'll wait until Cannon goes. And if you're gonna do that, you better be as sharp as a counterpuncher.
Yes.
Which Ulloa is not. Look, she's not initiating. Look. Again, you'll notice it's Cannon getting off first, and then Ulloa trying to get to work.
Now trying to do some work in the corner of the Trigon, but Shelby Cannon turns her right around.
Because again, she's physically stronger as well on the inside.
No hesitation, no self-doubt from Shelby Cannon, round number 2 of 5. And in case she gets a flurry to land, Paulie.
Yeah, she pays for going straight back like that. Very lax defensively is Ulloa. Also, you see who's initiating even on the inside. It's Cannon trying to jockey for position and trying to get that positioning in to have the advantage for the dirty boxing.
Last 15 seconds of this round, Paulie.
Yeah, once again, Ulloa just waiting. Unless Cannon initiates, Ulloa has no clue how to cut the distance, how to close the gap. She will only react once Cannon closes the gap for her. But by then, it's usually Cannon who has the advantage with the shots she's landing.
Ulloa with a jab late in the round, but other than that, another good 2 minutes turned in by Shelby Cannon. Round number 3. Shelby Cannon, silver with white trunks, looking to move to 2-0. Inside the Trigon, looking for her first bare knuckle win. Her opponent, 37-year-old Cecilia Ulloa.
You see that dirty boxing again, but a physically stronger Cannon pushing back Ulloa even on the inside. Ulloa's trying, but she just, I don't know, a lot of good shots there by Cannon. Again, look, she's the one who creates the space to create those shots there.
Ulloa gets a couple off in this exchange.
But even then, Goldie, it looks like Ulloa's shots are just arm punches. It looks like Cannon knows how to get the leverage behind her shots as well.
Of course, dirty boxing, a big part of a fighter's arsenal and their attack mode here inside the Trigon here at BYB Extreme.
A little bit of fatigue now showing from both girls. Although Ulloa, whether it's round 1 or round 4 or 3 or 5 or whatever, she's not going to try to close the gap. You can already tell. Look, she just stands there waiting for Canada to do something. Which again, I don't know if that's much of a formula for success, Goldie.
She's definitely behind on the scorecards as we have the final 30 seconds of round number 3. Shelby told us she came here to Colorado 3 days early, so she came about Monday or Tuesday. Altitude helped with her weight cut. Now they're both swinging.
Yeah, let's not forget the mile high air over here is not easy to get used to if you haven't been here for a while. You can see the fatigue on both women.
Give me a knuckle. Put your knuckle together. Put your knuckle together. Al aire. Jala. Aguántalo. Aguántalo, lo puedes hacer. Haga clinch. Excellent job. Snap down. I need you to snap it down with them. Snap it down, leave it out.
Fight scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. We are set for round number 4. Shelby Cannon and Cecilia Ulloa. Born and raised in Mexico, fighting out of Puerto Vallarta, did her camp in Guadalajara. Muay Thai base, as we mentioned, for Ulloa.
She initiated there, Goldie.
Yes.
Finally.
She knows she's behind. She comes down in her traditional orthodox stance. Keep an eye on the cardiac. The cardio is definitely something that both women were focused on, but every fighter knows if you're coming to Denver, it's a little bit different here.
Oh, yeah, and the pace has certainly slowed down here early in the 4th round. But for a fighter like Ulloa, who's behind on the card, needs to be the one initiating a lot here. You can kind of see Shelby Cannon is a little bit fatigued. Maybe it's the air. She's not initiating as much, so Ulloa has to take advantage and start the initiation process more.
I'll tell you what is ultra impressive from Shelby Cannon tonight is her work in the clinch.
Yeah.
Ulloa trying to answer here in the 4th.
Yeah, and Cannon, it seems the fatigue is starting to get to her a little bit, as Ulloa is having probably the best success of the fight so far for her. But let's see off of this break if she is able to start initiating right away, because the onus is on her now to initiate and try to get that winning mentality in there. And of course she's waiting.
Right on cue, unfortunately.
Can't teach instinct, Goldie, you know?
That's right.
You either have it or you don't.
Sense of urgency has to come into the corner of Ulloa here, though, especially with the knockdown scored in round number 1. As I mentioned during her walk-in, she said she's experienced in short distance fighting. She's a brawler. She likes the tight space of the Trigon, and Ulloa has had that kind of fight against Cannon so far.
Yeah, in a lot of ways she's, been working on the inside as well with Cannon. But for a fighter that enjoys the inside, you would figure they would learn how to close the gap so they can make the fight inside whenever they want to.
Last round. She takes nothing from you this round. But you take her fucking soul. You take everything from her this round. There's no going back after this.
Coach Robert McIntyre.
You take every goddamn thing she gives you and you fucking break her. Do you understand? Hey. Sube a la izquierda, no me la estés bajando.
Fifth and final round. Shelby Cannon, very impressive. You heard the corner saying she takes nothing from you this round. Ulloa trying to extend that jab and score much needed points.
The exchange there. And here comes Cannon.
Shelby Cannon pushing forward again. It's been 4 years, 10 months since the last bare knuckle battle for Ulloa.
That was the one against Rawlings.
Yep, Rowdy Beck. That is one very tough Australian.
Oh, yeah.
Flip this off. Where's the cut man? Flip that.
Loose tape on the...
Can't even have the glove on the wrist, right?
Let's see if they, with this little break, if they both come out firing. Minute left.
1 minute remaining in this fight. Cannon, a southpaw fighter. Back and forth, Ulloa has gone. Shelby Cannon has dictated this fight. This is a little bit more of what we expected to see from Cecilia Ulloa.
Yeah. She's getting that work in now, and then it seems like Cannon's a little bit fatigued. Cannon fighting a little spots, but Ulloa trying to get more and more of the advantage on the inside. Let's see how they close out here in the final 20 seconds.
Shelby Cannon certainly came out boom, boom early. Final 10 seconds of this fight.
10 seconds, let's go.
Good finish by Cecilia, but it is in the hands of the judges as they go the distance. I said early on in the fight that Shelby told us in the fighter meeting she will teach me if I really want to fight bare knuckle. I would say Shelby Cannon right now is thinking, yeah, this is cool. I'm going to do this.
Well, it's a good 5 rounds of work. I think she faded late, but again, with the mile high air, it's very difficult there to finish strong. Cannon started out very, very good early on. She even got that early knockdown, and then even it looked like she was on her way to possibly getting a stoppage. But Ulloa not only held tough, but eventually ended up closing stronger of the two as Cannon started to fatigue. Maybe started out a little too fast. A bit of a front runner was Cannon tonight, but Ulloa finished the stronger of the two, but I still think Ulloa left a lot of possible work to be done. She left it on the table, and so she may have, for me, she came just short. Let's see.
Judges have rendered their decision. Here's Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Judges Sanchez and Short see it 48-46, while Judge Medina sees it 49-45. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated, Shelby Boom Boom Cannon.
Unanimous decision victory for Shelby Cannon.
Congratulations, Shelby.
Scott Bird,
in the past, you were
who
great.
is the man.
Your defense this time was absolutely wonderful. I love what you did. Now remember this.
Breaking it down.
Oldest award in the world. It's numbered, and your name goes in the Hall of Fame for great grandkids to see. Congratulations. Let's get a picture ready.
Thank you, Scott Bird. And a very special belt to be awarded to the winner of the trilogy fight when Monica and Paty meet again. But this moment belongs to Shelby Cannon as she finishes her second bare knuckle fight unbeaten. First one was a 3rd round stoppage. Tonight she goes the And she is 2-0 inside the Trigon. Coming up next, it's the heavyweights. Hurricane Ike is back. Ike Villanueva. Man, is he an impressive competitor. His debut lasted 2 minutes and 3 seconds. And he's about to fight the Mad Titan, Jay Fish. Weigh-ins were animated. Fight should be even better.
I'm done, Chris.
Welcome back to Denver, Colorado. Great to be with you. Of course, I am joined by my powerful partner, the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi, and here at the broadcast table, the man, the founder of the Backyard Brawl, the one, the only, Dada 5000. Dada, I've been thinking about like a slogan that we could use for our fights, and I'm like, BYB, we make the weekends.
Hey, it's amazing.
Do you like that?
It's
I just
brilliant.
came up with that myself.
Hey, you're the man. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
That has been your statement for so long, and the weekends just seem to get better and better, Dada.
Of course, you know, when you talk about, you know, extreme combat, we are truly the kings, and we have a strong core of individuals that are knowledgeable, like yourself, the Magic Man, and BYB Extreme. We're just going to steamroll, and of course, when it comes to bare knuckle, we make the weekends.
You know what, Paulie, you're protected again, of course, with your smock.
Gotta get the smock and
you
the
know,
bib
let
going.
everybody on camera see it. It looks good. It looks tremendous.
Woo.
Now, Dada's coming in for one fight, so he's brave enough to wear a white shirt with us.
And you know, we make sure we get the logo in there too.
Of course.
BYB logo. We gotta represent.
That's a given. All right, before we get to this next battle, and of course it's heavyweights who don't like each other, something you can relate to.
Yes.
Not that you don't like every heavyweight, but ending the year the way we are ending it and the future 2024 and beyond, I mean, things are moving, aren't they?
Of course, they're moving at the speed of light, but, you know, we couldn't expect it to go any other way other than how it's going. And tonight, like I always say, we're going to light up the Denver sky like it's the 4th of July, you know, and we're going to set a trail that's going to set a, you know, it's going to be on fire until we come back.
All right, so let's start the fire. Let's get Big Mo to bring in our two heavyweights.
Denver, are you ready for the heavyweights? Our next contest is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds in BYB's heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome to the Trigon, Jay Fish.
The Mad Titan from Saginaw, Michigan, Jay Fish. Back in May of 2022, fought Houston Alexander, one of the toughest guys that I ever called one of his fights inside the octagon. Jay Fish is a powerful man, a very proud man, tough man champion. He said that Mel Valenzuela, Dada, our matchmaker, putting him up against Ike in his debut, he's putting me to the test right away.
Yes, he is, and you know, Ike started off very, very well the last fight. He says, I'm going to make a strong run at that title, and he's looking to make a statement on the end of that tonight with a victory over his opponent.
Ultimate goal to be the champ. On his opponent, Jay Fish said powerful. He's a good fighter, but he's a roadblock.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, here is Ike Villanueva.
So if you remember, the storyline in Biloxi back in September was that Ike's daughter, Haley, Hurricane Haley, was headed to prom the night after his fight. So we were all worried about the prom date. Tonight, as Ike enters the Trigon again, he is accompanied by his 13-year-old daughter, Lexi, and Hurricane Haley, the 15-year-old, is in the wrestling tournament at 145 for the Cyber Woods Wildcats wrestling team. Ike is so proud of his girls, Dada. He said she has that drive. She is a stud. He fights for his girls, but he also fights to put on a show.
100%. You know, he actually said, you know, with the prom thing, that he was going to put his opponent's face on the date that was taking his daughter out.
Our tail of the tape for this this heavyweight confrontation. Ike Villanueva looking to move to 2-0 inside the Trigon, 39 years old, 5 years younger than Jake Fish. His fifth bare knuckle bout first here in BYB. 4 inches taller is Hurricane Ike, and he's down about 10 pounds from his BYB debut. With the official introductions, Big Bob.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Denver, Colorado, and around the world on BN Sports, this heavyweight contest is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Curtis Thrasher. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing the black trunks, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 264 pounds. He holds an even bare knuckle record of 2 wins versus 2 losses. And he fights out of Saginaw, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Mad Titan, Jay Fish. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with gold trim. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighed in at 239.2 pounds. He holds an undefeated bare knuckle record of 1 win versus no defeats, and he fights out of H-Town, Houston, Texas, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, Hurricane Ike Villanueva.
Here we go, the heavyweights will collide. Black and gold Mexican flag for Villanueva. Black trunks for Saginaw, Michigan's Mad Titan, Jay Fish. Jay Fish said there is nothing that Ike can offer that I have not seen before. Big right hand lands by Jay Fish.
It's a lot of turk inside the middle of the Trigon right now.
Yep.
Villanueva's knees buckled, but he held up. Now in this clinch, he might be recovering here in this clinch.
Ike definitely has worked on his conditioning. Came in 10 pounds lighter for this fight.
He's trying to drain the conditioning from Fish with those body shots on the inside.
Absolutely.
To be smart, because here, mile high, it does play a part, the conditioning.
100%. You know, Ike was inside of the weight room earlier today and yesterday, and he was on the treadmill for at least 30 to 45 minutes, both sessions.
There you go. 32 professional MMA bouts from 2008 to 2022. 6 of those in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Good uppercut thrown by Villanueva, answered by Fish.
Fish is good at smothering that work.
Yes.
He gets inside. He knows how to create space on his way in. It's just here that then Villanueva starts to get the work in, and Fish sort of stalls. But on the way in, it seems like Fish knows how to keep his hands tight and land some good shots on the entrance. Like here again, let's see if he's able to keep that initial advantage. Now this time it's Villanueva who gets off first.
Fight's getting from 5 to 20 rounds, and what a start from the big man. Mike Gordon down 5,000, the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi. That right hand will come lashing out, but answered by Hurricane. Body, head. The Mad Titan is up.
Look at me. Do you want to continue? Do you want to continue?
Fish not answering.
All right, here we go.
Fish, that was a half-hearted yes.
Yes, it was.
And he had to ask him twice.
Let's see if the Hurricane finishes it here.
Let's see if Villanueva ain't beating the fight.
He definitely put the heavyweight division on notice. TJ Lindemann said that he wanted to be here because he felt like Hurricane Ike was somebody that he was going to share the mighty Trigon with, and I guess he's right.
Oh, yeah. That's a statement knockout right there by Villanueva. You know, he took a couple of good shots early on, got through that initial storm and fought through it, actually. And I think he wore down Fish, because that knockout was a big shot, but we arrived to that big knockout partially with Villanueva grinding down Fish and fatiguing him. And then Fish's defense was a little less sharp, and Villanueva started landing more and more. And with that big shot, that was a statement victory.
Yes, yes.
And you know what? There's a man backstage going, I think I just lost my knockout of the night bonus. And then to Tommy Turner. But Tommy's probably pretty impressed with that right hand that I just landed.
I mean, listen, he can't lose knockout out of the night to a man with more better hands than Hurricane Ike.
And really, the finish was pinpoint. I mean, really trademark Villanueva. A big shot there. You saw the knees, the legs completely go stiff on Fish, and he went straight down. But already you could see it kind of beaten out of him. That initial combination and then that follow-up body shots that dropped him right before that. He got up, and it took the referee to ask him twice if he wanted to continue. And even the second time when he answered, it wasn't really the most committed yes. So he was already 1 foot out the door, and Villanueva said, you know, take this right hand and bring that other foot out the door too. This is over.
Let's see how he got to that point in the mind and body of Jay Fish, and that was the body work that scored the first knockdown. Body, head from Mike right here.
100%.
Is it? I think this might be the other knockdown first. Yep. Yeah, because there was a combination right before this that set Fish to the ropes.
And then the body right here, Paulie, body.
Few hard body shots. He finally takes a knee here with a few hard body shots. And that right there, that right hand to the head on the way down didn't help him either. At that point, he was probably better off taking the knee right away instead of waiting to take those 4 or 5 shots. And then this right hand here, big shot right over the extended left hand of Fish. Well timed by Villanueva. Again, you see Fish trying to kind of defensively pose there, or fence, so to speak. And Villanueva said, none of that fencing. We'll throw that right hand right over the top.
Hurricane Ike wants a shot at the belt. He had
California,
a
Mario.
Rashad Coulter.
What's up, brother Lau?
And MMA, DJ Linderman defeated Rashad Coulter. I asked Ike about it, Donna, and he said Rashad waited, and that was his mistake. DJ Linderman's our champion. I know Hurricane Ike wants to see DJ Linderman for the belt.
Of course, 100%. DJ stated, you know, a couple weeks ago, he said, hey, listen, you know, I really want to come out to Denver if my schedule will allow, because Hurricane Ike is somebody that I got to keep my eye on. He's steamrolling, and I really feel like one day we're going to share the mighty Trigon. And if Hurricane Ike continues to do what he's doing, DJ Linderman's going to be 100% right.
I mean, right there. I mean, I think he put himself in the position to be the top contender for Linderman.
No question about it. The official decision is in. They're working on Jay Fish. He's up. Thankfully, he will be fine. But a huge knockout scored by Hurricane Ike Villanueva. Here's Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Curtis Thrasher calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring your winner by knockout, Hurricane Ike Villanueva!
Donna, thank you very much. You are the man. Happy holidays to you. Mo's going to visit with Hurricane Ike.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Ike Villanueva, first and foremost, I'm going to keep a safe distance from that right hand. That was lethal, man. Dropping bombs the whole fight. Congratulations on the win, undefeated. How do you feel?
Welcome to my world, baby. That's all I got to say. The Hurricane, BYB. I told y'all, man, I don't bullshit. You need a star? This fucking Chicano's here, baby. Puro Chingón. I don't back away from shit. I'm a full-time father. I work fucking full-time. This is my fucking hobby, where I can throw these motherfuckers. I promise you, sorry, baby, about my language. But you know, BYB, give my fucking belt.
Now, last time we were together, you told me that your baby put you on punishment. She's here tonight. Anything that you have to say to your no.
You know what time it is when I get home, baby?
Now, in all seriousness, DJ Linderman just defended the heavyweight belt for BYB. You are climbing the heavyweight rankings very quickly. I'm assuming you're looking for that belt, is that correct?
Oh, no doubt. All respect to DJ. But hey, man, I'm here. I'm here for a reason. I ain't Rashad Cutler. There's no bullshit behind my height. I'm gonna bring it. You bring it. I'll see you Oklahoma, Mississippi, fucking Hawaii, wherever the fuck they want it. We're gonna get it, baby. Let's fucking go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got one more. Hey,
Mike Vasquez. Thank you for the opportunity to bring me here. I'm BYB for life. You got me. You got me here. I'm about to change this game. I told him I'm gonna bring the roster. The fucking roster's here tonight. Get back away! Otra gentlemen!
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Hurricane Ike Villanueva!
Paulie, Hurricane Ike might have just gotten us a trip to Hawaii.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do.
Hey, I'm in. I'm in. Want to remind our viewers at home, the Buy Sell Clothing app is where you can buy and sell new and used clothing with no BS. Just released on the Apple Store. Let's go and support the Buy Sell Clothing app and, of course, BYB Extreme Fighting Series on all of our social media platforms. Huge highlight reel knockout for Hurricane Ike. He is 2-0 in the mighty Trigon. Coming up next, a super lightweight matchup. It is the Hitman, the man from Massachusetts, who comes from a fighting family, Harry Gigliotti, set to make his bare knuckle debut. His opponent is Cody Jenks Jenkins. That fight here from Denver is coming up next. Next up, a super lightweight matchup with a man who is a fourth-generation boxing combatant. 4 generations in the boxing family of the Hitman, Harry Gigliotti. His opponent, Cody Jenkins. Our tale of the tape for this super lightweight fight. 28-year-old from Haverhill, Massachusetts, takes on Cody Jenkins, 2 years his elder, fighting out of Virginia. Gigliotti will have a 2.5-inch reach advantage.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move to the super lightweight division, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. And we are live worldwide on BN Sports. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making his way to the Trigon. Please welcome Cody Jenkins.
Cody Jenkins made his BYB debut on a week's notice. Fought Josh Oxendine on 2 weeks' notice. Had a full month to prepare for this one. I said that is like 3 training camps compared to what he had for Oxendine, right? You got that right. Spent 4 years in the Virginia National Guard, 4 years in the Sheriff's Office. Came back to fighting in 2019. Looks for his first victory tonight. All boxing all the time, he said now. Looking to sit on the outside counter, utilize head movement and combinations against a man who has been boxing along with his grandfather, great-grandfather, father, and more his entire life. This is Cody Jenks Jenkins.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Harry Gigliotti.
The Hitman proudly representing Haverhill, Massachusetts. 35 miles north of Boston on the New Hampshire border. Today is his father Stephen's 65th birthday. His grandfather, 91 years old, and his cousin, who he lost way too young, Jeff the Hellraiser Fraser, 17-3 with 10 knockouts. A man that you, back in the day, knew very well, Paulie.
Yeah, Fraser was a guy that was coming up around the same time I was coming up, and we had a couple of opponents in common. He actually competed in the first season of The Contender, which was on a major network television, and he had started to make a name for himself then, and unfortunately passed away due to suicide.
I don't mind this walk-in song either. I've had some good highlights over the years to this one, you know. It is all over. But tonight is about Harry Gigliotti, set to make his debut. He said, I have taken the Mickey Ward path, meaning the tough road, fighting anyone, anytime, in front of anybody. Not padding the record, not building it up, taking real chances. Tonight, He's going to take a chance on bare knuckle against Cody Jenkins. Here's Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this super lightweight contest is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds under BYB Extreme's bare knuckle rule set inside the Trigon. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing the white trunks, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 140.8 pounds. He is a veteran of 4 bare knuckle bouts, and he fights out of Culpeper, Virginia. Introducing Cody Jenkins. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing gold trunks with green trim, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 140.4 pounds. He is making his bare knuckle debut tonight, fighting out of Haverhill, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, Harry the Hitman Julio.
That shoulder roll was not Magic Man, but it was pretty close. Good. It was good. You were impressed. Fight scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Wayne Spinola, our referee. Here we go. Gigliotti, gold with green and white trim. Jenkins in the white trunks. Big swing and a miss by Harry Gigliotti.
Oh, big shot by Gigliotti.
Oh man, he is whipping that left hook early. Body head. Good change in levels there.
Jenkins, I think, got touched to the body a little bit. He was holding that rib. Combination.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come over here.
Good start for the Hitman.
Come back to me. Give me your hand. You want to keep going? Talk to me.
To the body again. We look for that same combination, Paulie.
Yeah, Jenkins has to start making Gigliotti pay in between these shots. Gigliotti's throwing hell at him, and Jenkins is just not able to deal with it. He's going to go down again.
Wow, a flurry of punches and a second knockdown.
The thing about a guy like Gigliotti, he throws a lot of shots, throws it with mean intent. You've got to punch in between him to discourage him from continuing to throw so viciously. And there's nothing coming back from Jenkins to create any of that doubt from Gigliotti when he throws.
Down again. Harry Gigliotti would make his late cousin very proud with this performance tonight. He's the Hellraiser.
Oh yeah. I don't think Jenkins has much more left if he's not able to make that adjustment. He's in full defensive mode here. He's just not
to the body.
And really, the conditioning of Gigliotti really impressive too. He's been throwing some solid combinations all around. He's just finally starting to take a break, but he's going back to the body. And Jenkins just can't take it to the body.
It is all over, just like that. Harry Gigliotti with the first round stoppage, and he finished it to the body.
Yeah, impressive, very, very impressive. Hey man, you know, up in that area, his coach is from Lowell. You know who else is from Lowell?
Yep.
Mickey Ward.
Mickey Ward. Four generations of boxing in the family of Harry Gigliotti.
I love you.
And what a great start to his bare knuckle career. I would say Irish Mickey Ward would have liked that performance put on by Gigliotti.
Oh yeah. If Mickey's watching, shout out to Mickey as well, man. That was something he'd be proud of, those body shots.
You got that right. And also, if a training partner of Harry's, Rob Vaughn, is watching tonight, Rob, my buddy, to the Empire. Take a look at the handiwork.
You see those body shots then come up to the right hand to the head. You see the body shots set up that headshot too. Here's a second one. Again, two-handed fisted attack to the body. You saw Jenkins already curled over from those body shots. He's in full defensive mode. Again, you see he gives nothing for Gigliotti to worry about. He just goes in full defensive mode. At that point, you're just asking for it. Jenkins goes down again. That was the second knockdown. I think there was a third one, and then here's the fourth one. Again, you see Jenkins throws a little half-hearted hook, but again, there's just not enough commitment from Jenkins on the offensive side. Once Gigliotti goes, he goes in full defensive mode, and that's it. There's nothing to hold off Gigliotti. And that was all she wrote.
Harry said his goal is to become the next big sensation in bare knuckle fighting. Good way to start. Big Mo to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Wayne Spinola calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring your winner by knockout, Harry the Hitman Gigliotti.
Ultra impressive debut for the Hitman, who will visit with Big Mo as he's awarded the medal from Scott Burton.
Harry Gigliotti. I gotta ask, I like to always ask people that make your debut, what did you think about taking the gloves off for tonight's fight?
It was fucking exhilarating. It was one of the best moments. I've never felt a high like that in my fucking life. And I'll tell you what, I'm here to stay. And I'll tell you what, I'm here to stay. BYB is gonna be my new family. Mike's setting me up, building my platform. They're giving me a new opportunity to build a new family with my team. Happy 65th birthday to my father. I love you. My mother, my 91-year-old grandfather who started 4 generations of boxers. I do this for my cousin Jeffrey. I do this for everybody, man. I do this for my sponsors. I do this for the people that support me day in, day out. Whether you're going through the bullshit in life, this is what I do. I'm a fighter, I'm a gladiator. Thank you.
Now, Harry, you come into this with a lot of boxing experience. Obviously, a boxing ring has 4 sides, wider corners, bigger surface. What did you think about fighting inside the Trigon?
You know, I was a little iffy about it. I knew I had to get my movement. But once I kind of, felt his power and I didn't really respect it, I knew I was going to get him out. I just didn't know when. The body work set him up. I started coming up top. I heard Joey, my cornerman, shout out West End Jim, Lowell. He said, once you go to that body, you go right back to that fucking head. And I heard him. I saw it, and I just kept going back home base, and that was the way to finish him.
Well, Harry, we love having a boxer of your pedigree inside the Trigon. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, now undefeated, Harry Gigliotti.
That performance was wicked. That was wicked awesome.
Wicked awesome.
Wicked awesome.
As they say up in Massachusetts.
You got that right.
Hateful Mass.
Yep. Congratulations, Harry Gigliotti. He is 1-0 as he finishes his first bare knuckle opponent in the very first round. Coming up next, it is a rematch. This one at 147 pounds. It is Sonya Dreiling. Sonya Dreiling, Red Sonya, 33 years old, busy with the gloves on, as has been her opponent, Miranda, SheHulk, Barber. The first fight was a split decision. This one, both women want to leave it out of the hands of the judges. The rematch coming up next. BYB Bare Knuckle returns January 18th. To the Charles F. Dodge Center in Pembroke Pines, Florida for Brawl in the Pines 2, featuring 3 world title fights, including the 3rd and final match in the 3-continent trilogy between Marco Martignac and Jerome Hatch. Josette Cotton defends her BYB welterweight and police Gazette belts against Croatia's Adriana Vukovic, and the Savage Cub Hawkins gets his first shot at gold. And the return of backyard original white boy Rene Rodriguez, Jordan Fuentes, and more. Visit BYBtickets.com/Pines for tickets and information. So Josette Cotton puts her super welterweight titles on the line, and our first night of fights in 2024, Miranda Barber has fought Josette Cotton. She has also fought Sonya Dreiling before. We are set for the rematch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to a rematch in the women's welterweight division, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds and live worldwide on beIN Sports. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome to the Trigon, Sonya Dreiling.
representing Greeley in the northern part of Colorado, 50 miles from our Stockyards Event Center here tonight. Sonya Dreiling has been very busy with the gloves on. Back in 2022, she fought 2020 U.S. Olympic bronze medalist O'Shea Jones. She was the last to fight one of the best in women's boxing in Chevelle Halbach. Years back, 4 ringside world titles, 5th fight in the Trigon in a 2-year span, and a rematch for a fight in which she wants back, because back in BYB 10, Barber got the win by split decision at 154. This one at 147. She is red, Sonya Dreiling.
And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, here is Miranda Barber.
Miranda Barber kind of catching up to Sonya, facing off against big opponents with the gloves on. 2 gloved fights this year. One, by the way, Paty, against the Olympic bronze medalist, O'Shea Jones. So both women on similar paths, a lot of mutual respect. Miranda said she thinks this fight will be more technical, as both women have grown since the first meeting 554 days ago at 154 pounds.
Yeah, that'll do it to you. Experience will do it to you. You'll keep getting better, not just the experience against themselves, but also, you know, fighting opponents like O'Shea Jones and Chevelle Halbach and the like. So, you know, they've gotten plenty of experience since. They try to keep a busy schedule. You know, they find themselves head-to-head again.
Our tail of the tape for this rematch in the welterweight division. 29-year-old Miranda Barber, 4 years younger than 33-year-old Sonya Dreiling. 1-inch reach advantage, slight height advantage for SheHulk, Miranda Barber.
Ladies and gentlemen, this rematch in the women's welterweight division is brought to you by Buy Sell Clothing, and is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Wayne Spinola. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with bronze trim, she stands 5 feet 4 1/2 inches tall. She weighed in at 147.8 pounds. She holds a bare knuckle record of 1 victory versus 3 defeats. And she fights out of Crossville, Alabama, by way of Greeley, Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, Red Sonya Dreiling. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with white, pink, and blue trim. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. She weighed in at 147.2 pounds. She holds a bare knuckle record of 2 wins versus 1 defeat. And she fights out of Boca Raton, Florida, introducing Miranda SheHulk Barber.
Set for the rematch. Here we go. Dreiling with the multicolored trunks. Miranda Barber got a little frizz on her trunks as well with the black and the purple.
And digging in. Having trouble landing clean, but they're getting in there. That was a good jab by Barber.
Gonna call it white and red for Sonya and black and white for Miranda. Both very colorful, both with great personalities, always smiling, ready to do battle. Good dirty boxing there by Red Sonya.
Yeah, intense fight so far. Not a lot of landing clean, but the action is intense. Very physical fight. So in terms of the physicality of the fighting on the inside. A lot of pushing and roughhouse tactics. That way you wonder how they're going to hold up with their conditioning, again, here in a higher altitude.
Both women did tell us, Paulie, that 147 is their ideal weight, but much to your point, the altitude can zap that gas tank quickly.
Especially at this pace. You know, now they're starting to slow down a little bit, but we're not. You're throwing punches. Not a lot of them are landing, so that wastes energy. And also, the physical pushing also will waste energy. Now they started to finally slow down. Let's see what happens. Here they go again, though.
Battle of attrition early. Fight scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Barber, since the last time she was in the Trigon, 1 mixed martial arts bout, 2 professional boxing battles. Dreiling coming off a win in Dubai over Jessica Smith. Overhand right late by Barber, just missed.
Yeah, that was a round of just misses.
Yeah, it really was. Coach DJ, been with Miranda Barber since she was 16 years old. I guess Miranda got kicked out of an 8th grade basketball game. DJ was there, he said, I thought myself a fighter. Antonio Martinez, been working the footwork with Sonya Dreiling. She said, I've been doing salsa. My trainers have said, don't be a dinosaur. Get those feet moving. Round number 2 of the rematch. Barber and Dreiling. Aggressive early. A little bit of feeling out late. White and red for Dreiling, black and white for Miranda Barber.
Again, this is not a lot of landing here, but a lot of physical work, which could tire out the two combatants. Oh, that was a part of the battle shot. And yeah, Spinola calls it a slip. She took a jab on there, but it was more of her feet being squared up.
Sonya trying to land that right hand. She did twice. Caught Miranda Barber under her right eye. Both women said they've grown, as I mentioned before. Switch his stance from Miranda Barber. Dreiling looking to overpower SheHulk here.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think Dreiling trying to make it more physical, trying to bring a more intense pace to Barber, trying to wear her down a little bit. She's been able to be slightly more accurate this round as well. A good right hand there by Barber as Dreiling pulled back.
Sonya Dreiling, more of a gloved boxing base. Glove boxing is in the arsenal of Barber. She's got an MMA record as well. But right now, Dreiling taking over here in round 2. Shots late in the round.
And Dreiling's conditioning is starting to play a factor here as Barber's looking more and more tired. Good.
Huge uppercut.
Big round for Dreiling.
Yes. Dreiling did grow up here in the state of Colorado, so she did what she needed to do with her travel and her timing to get adjusted to the altitude.
Her lungs are trained.
Her lungs
they
are
grew
trained.
Up here.
Yep. Trained in Greeley, Colorado.
All you need is a good shot to turn this around. That's all you need.
Some of that action last round. That was that was a slip as Barber kind of flew in and then banged body to body. It's not even, I initially thought at least a jab landed from Dreiling, but no, it was just bad footing.
The real shots were landed late in the round from Sonya Dreiling. This one scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Round number 3 of the rematch. Barber won the first fight by split decision May 28th of last year. Dreiling is with that right hand.
And Barber's too high up. Took that right hand cleanly. When you get a little bit more fatigue, your defense starts to lack. See if Dreiling continues to try to press the issue.
Dreiling wants to do more of the same. Barber's the one who needs to adjust. Both women have shown us multiple times they have a ton of heart. Miranda Barber almost connected with that right hand.
Now that's the thing, when you almost connect and miss and you're already tired, that's just making you more fatigued.
She tried to throw Paulie on the break too.
Some blood now in the nose of Dreiling, maybe from some of the jabs Barber's landed.
There's that right hand from Barber again.
Another one. She's stealing moments back from Dreiling. Let's see if she can get that final minute back.
Miranda looking to set things up more.
Although Barber's right eye is starting to close on her. Oh, another right hand there from Barber.
Answered by Dreiling. But Barber scoring points here in round 3. Got another great fist fight between these two women. Right in front of our broadcast position. And oh, by the way, if anything happens to our clothes, the Buy Sell Clothing app is where you can buy and sell new and used clothing with no BS. Check it out. Just released on the Apple Store. Big swing and a miss.
What the fuck are you doing? You can't throw the right without something further. You're waiting to throw, man. Look at me. Look at me.
Watch that wild loop because she's trying to get out of that situation. Make her work.
Corner Dreiling just talked about what we saw from Miranda, that, as he called it, that wild loop on the break.
Yeah.
That Miranda's tried to land. And there's Coach DJ saying more of the same. Miranda Barber started boxing at age 17, found a true passion for fighting. Round 4 of this rematch at 147 pounds. White and red for Red Sonya, the SheHulk in the black and white trunks. See who will be the first to land a scoring shot here in the 4th.
So Dreiling, since having that success, she's been having trouble closing the gap on Barber. And Barber's stealing little moments there with a little right-handed jab.
Little switch stance, head movement.
I tell you, Dreiling's gonna risk giving this fight back after looking like she had the advantage here. She just, it doesn't look like she's tired either. It's just,
I think Miranda's just made adjustments, and she's gone into some technical boxing mode.
Yeah, and she's done well. Well, now this is where Dreiling can make life difficult, is if she picks up that pace again.
Miranda having a little fun in this rematch with Red Sonya. Said, I'm in the best shape of my life, my diet, my conditioning, my mental state. And Barber with the right hand, and this fight is getting very close again. And she did say, as I mentioned, Paty, as she walked in, she felt tonight would be a more technical fight than the first one, and it started to turn into that.
Well, she's making it technical now, and she's got Dreiling missing all over the place. Oh, another good hook, a good right hand there by Barber.
Big answer in the fourth from Miranda Barber.
Dreiling's gonna not forgive herself if she gives this fight away. Let's see if she's able to get something back in the fifth, because Barber is starting to mount a comeback here. Some of the replays here. You see a nice little hook there by Barber, followed by a follow-up right hand. Barber picking off little moments, Dreiling missing and Barber connecting with key shots.
Fifth and final round. This could be 2-2, Paulie.
Oh yeah, I know.
First fight was a split decision win for Miranda Barber.
We could get another close one here.
Yep. Fast start for Red Sonya. Big answer by the SheHulk.
Was it that fast though? Because I think she, right hand there by Barber. I think she only had a good second round. I mean, even the first round, nobody landed anything. They kept missing.
She started first. Maybe that's a better way to put it, partner. Thank you.
Good contact by Dreiling. She has got some back.
Yeah.
She did have a big second round, Goldie.
Yes, she did. Good start for Red Sonya. Good answer by Miranda. And now it may all lie in this next 65 seconds.
They both had a couple of good shots landed here in this round. Straight right hand from Barber and then the uppercut from Dreiling. Let's see who closes it out. We got a minute left.
My powerful partner always keeping me on my toes.
Oh, good, Goldie. You know, that uppercut has bloodied the nose of Barber badly. And you know what? Sometimes these judges also like to score a lot of blood. Trust me, I've experienced it myself.
Yes.
You know, instead of actually scoring the fight. But you know what? In a fight that's close, Dreiling drawing more blood here from Barber may have given her the advantage, and who knows? That nose could be broken. That uppercut, her back was to us when that uppercut landed, so we don't know exactly how clean it landed, but from the look of Barber's nose, it landed clean.
And so far in the fifth, with that nose all bloodied up, Dreiling may be the one who has landed the bigger shots.
Yeah, and they're both, again, they went back to both missing, but I think it's Dreiling more so pushing the paces. Barber now has sort of gone into a sort of a defensive shell here.
Final seconds of the fight. They go the distance once again. That right there is the mutual respect of martial artists. What it's all about.
Good fight.
Really good fight.
Back and forth, good action. Adjustments made by both women.
We know Hurricane Ike is in the lead with knockout of the night. That's your one on the top right now for fight of the night.
You will notice how female fights tend to go the distance.
Yes, they do.
And I think tonight our only two distance fights have been the female fights, right?
That is correct. And oh, by the way, in the trilogy, still coming up between Paty Warriors, Monica Medina, the first two fights
with the distance.
Here's the broken nose.
Let's see. Oh, that was it.
Oh,
good counter.
Yep.
That's a great replay shot from our production crew. That's a nice shot.
That's our super slow-mo, Paulie.
Oh, yeah.
Little slip and rip.
Yeah, slip and rip from Dreiling. Very nice.
Or as Peter Welch would say, slip and rip.
Oh, yeah. It ripped all right.
You got that right. Good Southie.
Miranda!
Sonya just said, Miranda, 2 more rounds. Let's go. What we might see is a third fight scheduled for 5. But let's see what the judges have to say. Will it be 1-1 or will it be 2-love Miranda Barber? Judges have rendered their decision, and here is Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. All 3 judges see the contest 49 to 46, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Red Sonya Dreiling.
1-1 in her home state. Dreiling gets revenge on Barber, who needs 2 more. Let's schedule it for 5 more. Big Mo with the winner.
Red Sonya, first off, welcome back to the Trigon, a veteran of the Trigon, and tonight you evened the score with Miranda Barber. It's 1-1, so in typical fight fashion, I gotta ask, do we see a trilogy to settle it once and for all?
I would love one if Mel or Mike wants to set that up. I am more than okay with that. I'm pretty sure Miranda is. We're a good matchup. We're pretty evenly matched. She's a hell of a fighter. She's tough. So yes, sir, I would definitely love that.
Now, we can look forward at another time right now. Obviously, embrace the win tonight. Congratulations. I'll ask an easy one. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel amazing. I was just joking, Miranda. Let's go 2 more rounds. Heck, if we could do a 7-round or 8-round, that'd be freaking awesome and bare knuckle, because it does get brutal, and the longer the fight goes, the more brutal it gets. That's extreme.
Now, I know you have friends and family, some here tonight, some watching all over the country and around the world. Anything that you have to say to your friends and family?
I just want to thank you guys for all the support and all the love and all the dedication you guys put into me, because without you guys, like, this sport means nothing really, other than it becomes just an activity for me then at that point, because I do a lot of this for all my fight fans. I do this for my family as an inspiration to everybody that, you know, if you put your heart, your mind, your body, and soul into anything, you can accomplish anything. Coming out here, you know, it was tough after the 3 losses, and, you know, I'm a veteran of the Trigon now. I'm the very first to ever do 5 rounds, 5 matches, I guess, in the Trigon in a 2-year time span. So I am definitely a veteran and the only one that's been able to do it in a 2-year time frame.
Well, you're on a win streak now. Congratulations, Sonya. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Red Sonya Dreiling.
She showcased her strong hands. Her father was a mechanic, ran a scrapyard in Greeley, Colorado, and a scrappy win by unanimous decision for Red Sonya Dreiling here in her home state tonight. Still to come, our first of 3 World Championship fights. Mark the Shark Irwin is set to defend his BYB Lightweight title for the first time against that man right there, 21-year-old Julio Tanori. Julio Tanori, 2-0 inside the Trigon. Mark the Shark, 2-0 inside the Trigon. Very confident that he will leave with the belt in which he walks in with. Our first of 3 title fights coming up next. We are a mile high tonight, not 1, not 2, but 3 titles on the line, and we are set for the first of the 3 for the BYB Lightweight World Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our first championship bout of the evening. 6 3-minute rounds for the BYB Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. Here is Julio Tanori Rodriguez.
Proud of his Sonora lineage, of course. You say Sonora, you say one of the greatest of all time, Julio Cesar Chavez. 6 world titles, 3 weight divisions, 87 fight win streak, Hall of Famer. Of course, you got Yori Boy Campos, Oscar Valdez. You also have this man making a name for himself in the bare knuckle scene. 21-year-old Julio Tanori, 2-0 bare knuckle in the Trigon. Also a win in Trigon combat over Benji Gomez And this just in, Paulie, he has himself a new nickname.
Oh yeah, El Gallo Hito.
Oh, Gallo Hito.
El Gallo Hito. He's ready to get in there and show what he's got in his title fight. This is the big moment for him. He's been impressive thus far in BYB, but Mark Irwin is a different level of opponent that he's from the ones he's seen so far. He hasn't gotten a lot of resistance back. He's very explosive and he sort of overwhelmed his opponents, but Irwin not the kind of fighter that's easily overwhelmed, and he responds back in kind.
Let's see if the Shark does drag him to deep waters. The Silver Cape Rooster, one of the translations, if you will, of the new nickname for 21-year-old Julio Tanori, his first shot at a world championship.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, your defending champion, Mark Irwin.
I am BYB's most talented, accredited, seasoned, accomplished, skilled, determined, and Mark told me at the press conference yesterday, best looking fighter. That is not the first time Mark has told us that.
Yeah.
He's a character. He likes to put on a show, but deep down, he's very respectful of the game. He trains very diligently. In fact, he has been here in Denver the last 3 weeks. He said he's acclimated, never felt better, never been more ready.
Yeah, he made some friends at the new gym he's been training at, you know? That's the thing about combat sports gym, there's always a sense of camaraderie with your training mates. And he's
that
developed
mutual
here.
respect, right, Paulie?
Yeah. And he's developed that in the 3 weeks he's been here as well.
He said, this all just feels right. This is where I belong. I've always felt like I could become the biggest star. He appreciates the love, the support, the promotional push, humbled and honored by the opportunity. He said, I deserve it, I've earned it. Well, now he's got to earn his first title defense against the hungry 21-year-old Mexican, Julio Tanori. He is your BYB Lightweight World Champion. He is Mark, the Shark, Irwin.
Get up! Let's go!
Our tail of the tape for this title fight. The champion, 35 years old, 14 years the elder of Julio Tanori. Significant reach advantage for Tanori. Let's see if that is a factor in this 6-round title fight with the official introductions. Once again, the one, the only Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, live on beIN Sports, this lightweight contest is scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds, and it is for the BYB Lightweight Championship of the World. Brought to you by Buy, Sell Clothing. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Stephen Blea. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, the challenger, wearing the black trunks with silver trim. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 132.9 pounds. He comes to us with a perfect, undefeated bare knuckle record of 2 victories versus no defeats. And he fights out of Long Beach, California, by way of Nacozari de Garcia, Sonora, Mexico. Damas y caballeros, presentando Julio El Gallo Tanori Rodriguez. And his opponent, the champion, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the leopard print trunks with black trim. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 134.8 pounds. Introducing the undefeated, award-winning, reigning, and defending, undisputed, and inaugural BYB Bare Knuckle Lightweight Champion of the World, the 2022 Knockout of the Year winner and Bare Knuckle Hall of Famer, the new Huntington Beach bad boy, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, by way of Surf City, USA, Mark the Shark Irwin.
All right, gentlemen, when you're fighting for this title, I expect you to take care of business. Let's touch them up.
Go back. Get on the line.
They are ready to go. Fight scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. Here we go. The champion in his familiar leopard trunks. He said, "Black at the shot. Championship work. Tanori hands early." Tanori big right.
They threw right hands at the same time.
You do that again.
And Tanori, the shorter shot, the shorter punches land. Fundamentals right there as Mark Irwin's right hand was a little bit wide. Of course, Tanori getting one for the hitting after with the knockdown as Irwin jumped right back up with Tanori, so Tanori kept swinging.
Black trunks for Julio Tanori. 5-inch reach advantage.
Stop. Let go.
Quick pace early in this championship bout.
Jab there by Irwin as he's trying to get his bearings back after the knockdown. Remember, Tanori is sort of like a guided missile. He throws away. He's very explosive, but he fights in spots.
Yes.
So Irwin is going to want to take those away from him. Irwin with a good right hand to the chest again. I think what Irwin's trying to do is throw these right hands to the chest. Good hook there by Tanori, though. Again, explosive, Goldie.
And a lot of work by both men in the clinch.
I think Irwin's trying to get those right hands to the chest going, and then from there he's going to start to bring it up to the head. But he's got to be careful because in between Tanori, he's landing those explosive moments, and then another big hook a few seconds back.
Irwin has a good chin. Tanori happy to test it early. Left hook connects. Tanori in attack mode against the Shark.
Yeah, this is an intense 21-year-old, this Tanori.
Absolutely. Good shots from the champion in the clinch.
That's the experience of a savvy champion.
Yes.
Right. Hey. Watch
Trying to make the energy of the youth go against him.
Great start to this title fight.
Okay, break. Let go of him. Let go. Come on.
30 seconds.
Oh, good right hand there by Irwin.
Over the top from Tanori. Again with the right hand.
The thing about Tanori is he's undaunted. Irwin's starting to land, bring those right hands up to the head from the chest, as I said earlier. But Tanori's still coming forward. Right hand there by Tanori.
Let go.
Good action that first round, Goldie. Big hit is that.
That's what we call a title fight.
Take it to him. Keep your hands up. You can't get sloppy. Okay? Take it to the body. When he comes in, try to grab it. You grab him and hold him and turn him. Okay? Keep working the body. That jab is working. Throw the jab. The second that jab lands, you follow with that right hand. You go back down to the bottom. Then when that right lands to the bottom, follow to the on top. You gotta go up, down, up, down. I want you nice and tight, okay? I don't want you to win this fucker. I want you to pump the jab first and be easy, okay? Short intervals, I want you to turn them, circle out. The right hands are there all night. Need more face, baby, need more face. Double up on that jab, pull up fucking right hand. The right hand's open all day, baby. You can stay relaxed and calm. What you did earlier, you get it.
Sergio Jimenez in the corner of Julio Tanori. Set for the start of round 2.
Step back.
The champion in the black and gold championship trunks, as he called them. And of course, some leopard black trunks. Tanori switches to southpaw. When Tanori throws his right uppercut, he and his coaches call it going bowling. They're doing a lot of work in the clinch here, but keep an eye for it. Shot to the chest that you talked about, Paty.
Yeah, I think Irwin looks to set the tone there by throwing it to the chest, so he knows he has a distance right before he can try to bring it up to the head. And Tenori's explosive offense, though, will throw you off, as he's very, very springy.
Going out with that jab, trying to utilize that 5-inch reach advantage.
Yeah, blood on the mouth of Irwin now. Oh, big counters from Tenori. Again, those explosive shots. Irwin took them well, but Tenori, double combination there.
And Irwin ultra busy again in this clinch. 4 shots to the rib cage of the challenger.
Irwin got here 3 weeks ago. Let's see if it starts to pay off for him.
Yes.
Seeing the clinch, Irwin getting a little bit dirty. And you see what he did there? He tried to put his hand over the mouth of Tenori. That's so Tenori doesn't get any extra breaths in those clinches, as the altitude could start to come into play as these rounds progress here, especially with Tenori's really, really explosive offense. It could get him tired, and you can start to see Tenori starting to get a little bit arm weary. Remember, Irwin's been here 3 weeks.
Yes.
So this could come into play here as the fight progresses.
And all of Tenori's fights have finished in the first or second round, one of them in Trigon combat. The other 2 are here in BYB bare knuckle. 1 minute on the clock. Round number 2, this fight, scheduled for 6. But the crafty veteran, Mark Irwin, utilizing different little techniques to try to slow down Julio Tanori, like a takedown.
I made it hurt, right, Goldie?
You got that right.
You know, we know you're a fan.
Absolutely.
But again, Irwin starting to mentally start to press Tenori. Good jab there. He's starting to try to use those, again, that savvy veteran technique. Good body shot. As he starts to slow down Tenori and walk him down, so the pressure becomes mental and physical. And you can start to see it happen. Good right hand by Tenori, Goldie.
Tenori and Irwin staying very solid in his stance. Oh, fires back with a left hand. What a fight! Ian McCall, one of the trainers of Mark Irwin, one of his best friends. You know, a little MMA there from Uncle Creek Beef. We got ourselves a fight!
It's a fight, Goldie.
Yeah. The Shark taking the 21-year-old into deep waters.
Yeah. 21-year-old fighting back hard, though. It's back and forth. Good action. But let's see if it starts to, you can start to kind of see the sand withering out of the hourglass of Tenori. Let's see some of the action from that last round. Good right hand there by Tenori off the ropes, and that one actually started a combination, a right-left combination that backed Irwin off of him. But Irwin had some good moments there as well. That was a good hook there, as Tenori was the one who was wider with his hook, so Irwin's hook landed first.
Mark said, I've been hit, I have a strong chin, I'm durable, punch resistant. Testing the 21-year-old. Our championship fight continues. First title defense for Mark Irwin. Black trunks for Tenori the Leopard, always sported by Mark the Shark.
That he's trying to take the sails out of, take the wind out of the Tenori sails, so to speak.
Tenori, right hand landed, then they collided. There's that bowling, there's the uppercut.
Stop, let go of him.
Even that little physical work on the inside, it's going to start to wear these guys down.
Both of them.
So let's use. Tenori needs to shorten up that right hand just a little bit. He keeps throwing it just over the top of Irwin. I know it's landing, but if he was shortening it up, he would have a lot more success. So he's just missing it here and there.
At the midway point of round number 3.
I think Irwin is also missing opportunities here to really step on the gas. I don't know if he's the one if he's tired as well. But Tanori's slowing down. There's chances for Irwin to really throw some short combinations in there.
Mark has landed some heavy left hooks in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, they're both looking for a one-at-a-time shot. And I think that still gives Tanori a chance to stay in the fight here.
It's going to become
a good shot there. And I was just saying a combination. He throws a combination and he drops Tanori. You never know. When you throw your punches and bunches, you never know which one's going to land. The second out of 3 landed there. That was all Irwin needed. It's a big moment in the fight.
Again with the left, and he staggers Julio Tanori.
Remember, fatigue starts to come into play now as well. Again, I'll reiterate, Irwin's been here 3 weeks. And the mile-high air does make you pay a price in an intense fight like this. A little short combination from Irwin again as he drives Tanori back, Goldie.
Great dirty boxing. They both go down.
I think that was Tanori dragging Irwin down with him. Yeah. Tanori's tired. The ref's not allowed to help. That's actually illegal. The ref's not supposed to help you up. That's illegal, Goldie. The ref is you're supposed to get up on your own. The ref is not allowed to help you up there. It's not a knockdown, but the ref is not allowed to help you up. You're supposed to get up on your own there.
Nothing left. Don't think he's gonna throw haymakers right now. Look at me, fucking deep fucking breath. I need to take the swelling. Look at me. Look at your coach.
If you remember Mike Tyson's final career fight against Brian McBride, he goes down like that. He gets pushed to the end of one of the rounds, and he's looking up at Joe Cortez like, "You gonna help me up?" And Joe's looking at him like, "Bro, you gotta help me get up yourself." Nope. It's not a knockdown, but you still gotta get up yourself.
I need multiple combinations, baby. Hey, just have a chip rounds, baby. However you want it, baby. It's all on you.
I asked Mark Irwin, as we look at some of the great action on the replay, is Julio his toughest opponent just because the kid has so much skill?
Yep, and you see, and what did he say, Goldie?
He said he's a talented young upstart, but I have faced veterans many times.
And that's the thing, you take him at deep waters, and that's the thing about Tanori. We knew Tanori was explosive, he was fun, he's a very solid fighter, but he's never been taken to deep waters. He's been able to overwhelm opponents, and we knew Irwin was not going to be the type to be overwhelmed. And we were going to get some answers about whether Tanori could keep up that intensity as the fight progressed. That knockdown was very, very big for Irwin. And it was when he threw the punches in combination, Goldie.
Yes. And the pace continues to be massively aggressive from the
time plum there, Goldie.
Matt Irwin is making this a physical fight. How good is this? Can Irwin finish it here? Tanori's starting to cover up.
Conditioning, Goldie, conditioning. Yep. Irwin's smart too. He's when he wants to rest, he goes in and smothers Tanori so that Tanori can't respond in kind. He punches, he creates space, he punches, and then he smothers Tanori again so he can rest. So he doesn't give Tanori any space to respond in kind. This is a physically debilitating, intense fight. Tanori's right eye is closing.
Tanori's in trouble. Big shot for Tanori. Swelling on the left side of the face of Tanori. Right hand though.
Oh, here comes Tanori. What a fight, Goldie. And I'll tell you again, Goldie, if Tanori would just shorten up his shots, he would have landed a few more key punches in this fight. Sometimes he just flat out misses. It's not even Irwin making a miss. He flat out misses because his punches are too wide. And as he's more fatigued, he's going to get more wide. It's not going to help his cause. Irwin now cut from that attack from Tanori.
And Tanori lands a right hand again.
Irwin smartly going back to the body, trying to break Tanori down.
Punch back, let's go. Hey, let go, you're choking him. Let go of his neck. You're choking him, don't do that.
45 seconds.
Look at the head of Mark Irwin.
Oh, big shot from the challenger.
Wow, look at that.
Big hematoma.
That is a big hematoma, wow. Wow, that came out of nowhere. I've never even seen something like that big. I've seen him on the side. I've seen him on the temple. I've seen it on the foot and the temple, but I've never seen it like on the side of the head like that.
And that
Stay right there. Come here.
the doctors are going to check it. Wow, that is crazy.
Come man. Come man. Come man. 30 seconds.
This rest is going to just create more intensity. They should have let them finish the round because it's actually going to be more dangerous for them now because they're both going to rest. Now they're both going to tear into each other more from the rest.
You ready?
They should have just let them finish the round exhausted. They would have damaged each other less. Because now you got both rest. They're going to finish this. They're going to look to finish this round on fire.
Big Streeta in the corner of Mark Irwin is one of the best in the sport. But man, that hematoma continues to grow.
Oh, body shots again. Body shot.
I need a towel. Right there.
Hey, let it all down now, baby. This is all last round. Last round. Fuck the bullshit. All now, baby. No regrets. No nothing. You keep doing it. I'll take deep.
Jose Aldo Markovic, that hematoma on the forehead, but that is some crazy swelling by the left ear of Mark Irwin.
Yeah, I've never seen it in that area. I've even seen it. I remember Hassim Rahman and Evander Holyfield. Again, it was on the side of the temple area. It was huge, like a golf ball. But I mean, I've never seen it this far back. And Tanori, when you look at it, he could have landed even more right hands had he shortened them up. He landed some good right hands in this fight that have caused that, but Tanori actually could have landed more of them if he wasn't going so wide.
We're looking at Irwin. The doctor also checking Julio Tanori because that could be broken orbital under the left eye of Julio Tanori, the way it swelled up. Neither man is going anywhere, though. Title on the line. What a fight! The rule changes have championship fights scheduled for 6, not 7. Irwin attacking the body. Trying to overwhelm Tanori. What a pace by the champion.
And now it's Samori trying to come back. Samori returning fire.
Unbelievable. Mark Irwin had the 2022 knockout of the year. We might be looking at the 2022 fight of the year right here, right now.
I mean, I'm calling it right now. This is the 2022 fight of the year.
Uppercut landed by Tanori. The Shark still attacking, though.
Okay, stop. Get off of me. Get off. Get off. Get back.
So you want to be a bare-knuckle fighter.
Let go of his head. Stop. Stop. Let go. Come on. Let's go. Turn around.
Mexican
Tanori trying to take him by surprise. The slow break, and then the quickly right back inside.
Stop.
He's still thinking in there.
Come on. Let's go.
I think he's going to do it again. This time he steps back.
I mean, even if you do it again, these guys are going to need a good rest.
Oh, yeah.
The holiday rest for these guys is going to be much needed after this one.
Don't do that. Go.
Look at Irwin's ear even. Tanori's tired. They're both tired now.
Now, when you consider wrestling, jiu-jitsu, could be some cauliflower ear that popped in the left side of Mark Irwin.
And also consider this one, everyone at home, guys. I'll reiterate, we are in the Mile High City, so as intense as this fight has been, it's even more fatiguing the fact that we're a mile high. Good hook by Tanori. Another good hook by Tanori.
I was just saying Mark Irwin is one tough dude.
Oh, good hook by
tell you, Julio Tanori is one tough dude. They continue to battle.
Okay, get off his head. Break. Step back. No.
don't push him in there. Let's go. Don't push.
Tanori smells blood.
Let's fight. Okay, stop. Let go. Don't get
Clock ticking down here in the 5th.
And if you think their swelling is bad now, can you imagine what it's going to be like tomorrow? Good body shots by Tanori as they try to wrestle their way through to the final bell here. Both have given it everything, Goldie.
3 minutes.
What's your line, Goldie? They go the distance.
They go the distance.
You got it, baby. Close your eyes.
Oh, they're not going the distance. This is still a title fight.
It's still a title fight.
That's why I was wrong. Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
You were foreshadowing.
My goodness.
Yeah, that's why I said 3 minutes remain.
Goldie, I'm tired for these guys, dude.
I know.
I thought I was actually saying thank goodness for these guys that it's over. There's still 2 rounds left, or it's the final round. Oh yeah, the new rules, right?
Yeah.
Goldie, these guys are going so crazy. I'm losing my mind over here. I can't even keep up.
I was just gonna say, the Magic and the Magic Man is being overcome by this emotion.
My hair is getting me.
Well, at least it's not the South Carolina food.
Yeah, no, not the time.
Inside joke. 6th and final round. Who will leave with the belt?
Right hand right on that swelling, guys. Tanori started the round with a right hand right on that swelling.
Hey, stop. Let go of his head. Step back. Step back. We're grabbing his head. Stop. Time. Stop. Over there.
Oh, they forgot the mouthpiece. They forgot the mouthpiece of Tanori's corner.
Watch.
Oh, good hook there by Irwin at the end of that combination.
The conditioning of both men, incredible.
Oof.
You gotta fight.
Not only at altitude, but this type of fight.
Yeah, this fight will be intense at any altitude, but let alone the fact that it's at this altitude is even more difficult. Good hook by Irwin as Tanori was pulling away.
Bloodied up under the left eye now is the challenger, Julio Tanori. 2 minutes remain.
This is exactly why I wear my BYB smart gold. You fights like this.
My black suit takes it, my gray tie is in jeopardy.
These guys are intense.
Okay, break.
My notes,
Get off his head.
well, they're nothing like what we're seeing inside the Trigon. I don't even want to think about the job the judges have, but there has been the 1 knockdown score.
Yeah.
No headlock. Step back.
Oh, both got knocked out, right? Because Irwin got knocked down in the first round, right?
Yeah.
And then Tanori got knocked down a few rounds later.
You got that
So
right.
they even cancel each other's knockdowns.
Let go of his head. Don't choke. No.
This is why Dada 5000 says we make the weekends.
This made 2023.
You got that right. This is why the Trigon is the greatest surface in combat sports.
Okay, let's go.
1 minute remains.
Don't hit in the back of the
Here,
head.
Irwin's been a little bit more consistent because of these, on the inside moments, he's able to make the space himself and take it away from Tanori. But man, when they have both had some big moments in this fight. Good shot there by Irwin. Oh, good shot. And Tanori.
Uppercut. Body.
Okay, let go.
Now look at the left side of the head of the champ.
Let go. Let go.
20 seconds.
Wearing each other's blood.
Don't grab his head. Let go of his head.
10 seconds.
Let go.
Well, partner, you were
10
right.
seconds. Let go. Get off.
They go the distance. Mark the Shark Irwin. Julio Tanori.
Tanori didn't want nothing to do with a handshake afterwards either. He's ready for he's ready for a rematch already.
You got that right.
This is one of those fights you don't do any of these guys. I'm sorry. I know Tanori, the Mexican fan base here is going to be rooting for Tanori, but this is one of those fights you don't boo any of these guys. This was some fight.
I know it's cliche, but who was the winner in this fight? The fans. Plain and simple.
Oh my goodness.
The question was,
to go the distance in this kind of fight, Goldie, you got to be special. I mean, both of these guys have the wherewithal. I mean, you know what? Irwin said, does Tanori have the ability to go into those deep waters, right? That's what he said. He's not my toughest opponent. Because well, I'm sure Tanori has earned the respect of Irwin, and I'm sure Irwin has earned the respect of Tanori as well tonight.
Proud Mexican Julio Tanori. Mark Irwin was telling us some crazy stories about boxing in Tijuana in parking lots where they would come up and the headlights would be the lights.
Because he said they turned the bull rings at the condos.
Yeah.
so now they just go in parking lots.
Will we have still for that man, or will we have new for Julio Tanori?
Replay from the 7th round here. That was a good hook. Well, the 6th round, yeah. 6th round, I keep forgetting. Oh, that was a good close for Tanori with those hooks to the head, and even the uppercut on the inside.
And then right as it ended, it was Rocky Apollo style. Both men landed.
It really was. Ugh. Goldie, if we had the old 7-minute rounds, 7 rounds, I don't even know if they would have made it, man.
I was thinking the same thing.
Both guys are so... Now the adrenaline is going to start to come down. They are both going to feel the effects of this fight big time.
You won that motherfucker.
Great job by both corners. Great job by the doctors. The left side of Mark Irwin's face is a mess.
Tanori may have won that last round with that final salvo.
Yeah, I agree.
There wasn't a lot going, but I tell you, man, it's a lot of back and forth. Even the knockdowns canceled each other out. This has been very, very difficult.
Ike Villanueva, who had a huge victory earlier, is leaning on the ropes like, man, you guys represented tonight.
Yeah, Ike made quick work, but this fight was anything but quick.
Julio's trying to smile. Sergio Jimenez, the new, at least that's how he feels with his fighter.
I'm just trying to cut it.
They are sore everywhere.
Oh my goodness. Well, when the Shark said, I'm durable and punch resistant, he was not kidding. Mark has made the comment in the past, everybody I have fought, bare knuckle, they don't fight. Bare knuckle, again, they make it miserable in there. It was miserable for both men in this title fight.
You got that right.
I've always called him a curly head killer. Nicest guy in the world, but that switch come on. And he does not stop. He's relentless work.
Judges rendering their decision. The fighters being attended to. Is Mark Irwin still the champion? Or is the new owner of the belt, Julio Tanori? Here is Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 full championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Judge Short sees the contest 56 to 56, while judges Van Tine and Abeda see it 57 to 55, declaring your winner and the new BYB Lightweight Champion of the World, El Gallo, Julio Tanori Rodriguez.
Majority decision win for the 21-year-old. He is the new BYB Lightweight World Champion.
Came down to that last round, Goldie.
It did indeed.
I'm going to talk to you guys both. We got some good sportsmanship. I'll talk to both of you guys. All right. Julio, I'm going to come to you first. Mark will come to you in a second. Julio. You gotta let me in here now. Come on, guys. Let me be the new champion. Julio Tanori, new champion. How does it feel to have that hardware on you?
I don't feel shit right now, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired as fuck. Shout out to all my sponsors. Shout out to everybody supporting me in my corner. That's right. Thank you, Mama. I love you. My family, thank you guys for coming with me. Arriba Sonora. Saludos a todos, Marcosari. Los quiero mucho. Hey, all the homies, everybody back home in Long Beach. Let's go.
Julio, that was a war from start to finish. I think a lot of people in here believe that's one of the better fights we've ever seen inside the Trigon. I mean, you still look good, don't worry. But anything that you have to say, do we have some Julio Tanori fans here tonight? You have some fans here, Julio. What do you have to say to them?
Hey, thank you guys for all the support. I appreciate you guys for real. I mean, shit. Thank you very much, you know. Gracias a Dios, primero Dios, y pura raza.
Now, you took the belt off an undefeated champion for BYB. Are you just looking to move on, or do you want to settle it again with a rematch?
Oh, nah, man. I mean, whatever it is, well, I'll just do it. I'm doing this. We're throwing down. And whoever it is, they do it.
You're a fighting champion, Julio. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your new winner and your new champion, El Gallo, Julio Tanori Rodriguez.
Viva Mexico, Julio Tanori at just 21 years old.
That was intense, man. A rematch is the only way you can go here.
Absolutely.
That was the fight of the year. And when these guys get some much deserved rest, this rematch is going to be much anticipated.
Yeah, it won't be in a couple months, that's for sure.
Yeah, it'll take a little while. But man, people will be waiting for it, for sure.
Fight of the year just turned in by the new champion, Julio Tanori, and the first ever BYB Lightweight champion, Mark the Shark Irwin. Let the celebration begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with our co-main event of the evening.
We've still got 2 title fights.
Oh, yeah. I'm already exhausted from that one.
The next one, the trilogy for the BYB Women's Lightweight and very first Police Gazette Black Double Diamond Trilogy belt. The first of its kind in the Police Gazette's storied 142-year history, dating all the way back to John L. Sullivan. Juarez won the first time. Medina won the second. Who will reign supreme in the trilogy? The women do battle when we return to Denver. This is BYB Extreme. BYB Bare Knuckle returns January 18th to the Charles F. Dodge Center in Pembroke Pines, Florida for Brawl in the Pines 2, featuring 3 world title fights, including the third and final match in the 3-continent trilogy between Marco Martignac and Jerome Hatch. Josette Cotton defends her BYB welterweight and Police Gazette belts against Croatia's Adriana Vukovic. And the savage Cub Hawkins gets his first shot at gold. And the return of backyard original white boy Rene Rodriguez, Jordan Fuentes, and more. Visit BYBtickets.com/Pines for tickets and information. Started in Dubai, continued in England, It'll be finished in South Florida. Josette Cotton defending her super welterweight titles and that beautiful diamond belt. But now it is about the lightweights. The women who have put on 2 spectacular shows. Monica Medina, the first champion. Monica Medina, the first to defeat Paty Juarez after she was the first champion and had defended her BYB women's lightweight belt on 2 occasions. So it's 1-1, and the only thing better than a rematch is a trilogy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the co-main event of the evening. The trilogy for the unified bare knuckle championships of the world, the BYB, and now Police Gazette double diamond trilogy belt in the women's lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, here is Paty Juarez.
Look at the bottom of that graphic, BYB 6, July 16th, 2021. Christine Knuckles Stanley, Paty Juarez, a 7-round war. The first ever BYB championship fight, Paty Juarez won by unanimous decision. Defended against Sarah Click, defended against Monica Medina. Defeated by Monica Medina. Paty Juarez, part of the Fighting Juarez sister trio, wants her belt back tonight. Born and raised in Mexico City, but 24 years ago, she moved here to Denver, Colorado, her home 20 minutes away from where she'll fight and attempt to get her belt back tonight.
And her opponent, the champion, fighting out of the right corner, here is Monica Medina.
Proudly representing Biloxi, Mississippi, Monica Medina, the reigning BYB and Police Gazette Women's Lightweight World Champion. She said quite simply that Paty Juarez has been the best thing for her combat career. Paty Juarez has gone back to the beginning, back to the basics, and rebuilt herself, she promises, for this 3rd title fight against Monica. The Police Gazette has the storied 142-year history dating all the way back to the great John L. Sullivan. The winner tonight will capture the very first Police Gazette Black Double Diamond Trilogy belt. Our tale of the tape for the trilogy fight for the women's lightweight title. The champion, Monica Medina, 39 years old. The now challenger, Paty Juarez, 42 years old. Everything else is virtually identical. Here's Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the evening, scheduled for 6 2-minute rounds, a trilogy fight for the unified bare knuckle championships of the world, the BYB and Police Gazette double diamond trilogy belt, the first of its kind in the 142-year history of the Bare Knuckle Hall of Fame. This fight is brought to you by Buy Sell Clothing, live worldwide on beIN Sports. And let's meet the fighters. First, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with gold trim. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. She weighed in at 134.9 pounds. She holds a bare knuckle record of 3 wins versus just 1 loss. And she fights right here in Denver, Colorado. By way of Mexico City, Mexico, introducing the former unified bare knuckle champion of the world, damas y caballeros, presentando Paty Juarez. And her opponent, the champion, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the multicolored shorts. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall. She weighed in at 133.8 pounds. She holds a bare knuckle record of 2 wins versus just 1 loss. And she fights out of Biloxi, Mississippi, introducing the reigning, defending BYB and Police Gazette Diamond Women's Lightweight Champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Monica Phenomenon Medina. Our referee in charge, Curtis Thrasher.
Okay, here we go, ladies. Tell it up. You receive your instructions early in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up. Good luck.
Here we go! Let's call it round 14, Paulie. And quickly Juarez lands. Juarez, the former champion. Medina, the reigning champion. And right away the pace is outstanding.
Juarez coming out meaning business. She wants her revenge. Medina told her it's a cut already on the right eye of Juarez. Yep. Good hook there by Medina.
Medina was very seamless with her footwork when she won the belt in the rematch.
Good shots
but
there,
Paty Juarez landing big time early.
Remember, Medina told us that she feels like she can land that big overhand right.
Yep.
Harder and more consistently this fight. She's looking for it, but she's missing it. I think Juarez has made an adjustment to it. And Medina told us that there was not going to be an adjustment from Juarez. She's seen enough of her. Oh,
Paty
good 1-2 there by Juarez.
Is definitely back to being 100% healthy for this fight too, after major knee surgery between fight 1 and 2 of Medina Juarez. Paty Juarez, the middle sister, her big sister Barbie, the Julio Cesar Chavez of Mexican female boxers. Little Lulu in her corner here tonight. Paty said she got back to her boxing basics, closed down her team. And she is ready to get her gold and diamonds back tonight here in her hometown of Denver.
And she's pushing the pace well in the first round so far. Her punches are shorter. She's taking some shots, but she's landed more consistently better shots here in round 1.
Nasty cut on the right side of the face of Paty Juarez, but Paulie, it's underneath the eye.
Yeah. Action started out hot and heavy right away in this fight. So that hard jab there, 1-2. That one actually came up short from Juarez. It was much better ones during the round.
you more volume, okay? Double up on the jab. Throw it. Don't just throw the overhand. Pop, 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 pop. Boom. Head movement and level change. Hey, empieza tú. Okay? Empieza tú.
Round number 2. Title fight scheduled for 6. Paty Juarez, black and gold, rainbow with the white top from Medina. Since age 24, Paty Juarez has called Denver home. So a lot of chance for Paty here tonight. In the last 2 fights, it was all for Monica in her backyard in Biloxi.
Medina trying to change distances, but she's not able to get really any weight on her shots. The way she's fighting, Juarez getting in there. And when she does land, it's weight on her shots.
The sisters grew up boxing. Good shot by Juarez. Medina answers. Overhand right, stuffed by Paty Juarez. Medina always comes in great shape. But do keep in mind that Paty Juarez lives here.
Goldie, random question. Was Curtis Thrasher a referee in the first UFC? I feel like I've seen it.
If he was, it was down the road in McNichols Arena just over 30 years ago.
It was here.
UFC 1, yep, Denver, Colorado. 3 decades later, Paulie, you and I just witnessed a spectacular championship fight, and this one has all the makings of a terrific trilogy matchup.
No bajes la cara, no bajes la cara, ¿ok? Mantente ocupado, tienes que seguir going up now. Now we can. The pressure right now, I don't need you to back up, all right? If you throw punches, whether you block or not, you can hop back like that and look fast, right? Keep the head moving, a lot of volume, all right? I need you to move forward. You hear me?
Action continued in that second round. It's a good jab there by Juarez, throwing a heavy jab tonight, trying to get in there. You see the Medina wiping away the effects of it, but Medina also had a decent rebound comeback round for that second round as well. Changing some angles around, changing stances, and of course, footwork changing distance on Juarez was a little bit more cement-footed.
Eric Graham MMA, Killer Bees, in the corner of Medina. Milton Rope, Little Lulu, Lourdes Juarez in the corner of Paty Juarez. Lulu just upped her record to 35-4. Scheduled for 6 with the title on the line. This is round 3. Mike Goldberg, the Magic Man, the former 2-time world champion, BYB Extreme, a mile high for the first time.
Juarez pushes out that left hand and it puts some weight on it, but she's not snapping it out, so she's not. Although she lands it does well, like right there, but she also makes herself miss a lot of times because of that. She pushes it out there instead of snapping it. But see, when it lands, it does well because it pushes Medina back. It doesn't allow Medina any momentum.
Just for note, it was the right knee that she tore the ACL in, but she told us fully recovered at this point. The surgery was 2 months before the rematch back in September. It's 1-1 in the trilogy, and a historic diamond belt are on the line here tonight. Black double diamond trilogy belt, the very first in Police Gazette history.
Shots there.
As Paty pours it on here. in the latter part of round number 3.
Go, step back. Step back.
Monica Medina, never knocked down, never knocked out. Paulie, what did I say in our open? I said if Paty Juarez has the form she had when she first won the belt against Christine Stanley, as you'd say, forget about it. She does.
This third round was another good round for Juarez. After Medina had come back with a good second round, they were exchanging momentum back and forth. I got a 2-1, Juarez.
Accidental eye poke.
Yeah, that was a little bit of an eye poke there. She didn't close the hand. That was a fist, though.
Followed up with the left. Both women as tough as they come. Monica's like, let's keep going. Paty's like, I've been here before. It's all good. 13 championship rounds coming into tonight. Round 4 of this third title fight between Juarez and Medina. A lot of movement from Paty Juarez.
Oh, good combination. When she's able to back Medina up, she gets some good momentum on her punches. That's Juarez.
Well, in that fight, way back against Christine Stanley, we knew about the Juarez sisters, and then we saw how talented they are as boxers, and that's what Paty utilized that night, and she's utilizing the boxing tonight.
Yeah, and they did a good right hand a few seconds ago. Medina has to not go straight back. When she gets caught going straight back, Juarez at times is pushing her straight back, and she's getting caught as she's backing straight up again. There she goes again. A little counter hook there from Medina, but it's fewer and further between there.
And what we haven't seen is a lot of that flow and the switching of the stance from Monica Medina here in this fight.
I think that's been the Juarez jab that has put that into this, made that ineffective. Juarez's jab has continuously forced Medina into places she hasn't wanted to be, even when it's whether it's landed or whether it's not landed. It's forced Medina to react to it.
So even the one a moment ago, Paulie, where she just kind of had the fist in her face.
Yeah. And it's forced Medina to kind of react to these jabs instead of being able to freely move around as she did in the second fight. Setting up her angles and setting up her shots.
Final 20 seconds of round 4. Paty said she saw openings in fight 2, but mentally she couldn't engage. Something that Roy Jones Jr. talked about years ago. You see it, but you couldn't react. Tonight she's engaging.
Oh, another good right hand by Juarez. And again, it's the jab that's forcing Medina straight back. You say you don't want to see Medina go straight back because you want to see her go around. But it's the jab that's forcing her to make that mistake, whether it lands or not. And then Juarez sometimes is able to capitalize on that going straight back with a follow-up right hand.
BYB 10, May 28th, 2022. Monica Medina lost by split decision. September, unanimous decision for Medina. Tonight, Juarez trying to go to 2-1.
You saw that replay, Goldie, again. That jab was what made everything else effective. A jab and followed with a right hand. A little bit of swelling on the forehead of Juarez there, as we saw.
Boxing 101 by Paty Juarez. Monica Medina reunited for this training camp with my good buddy, vicious fighter, Alan, the talent Belcher. She's got some coming back to do here in round 5. One would think. Black and gold for Juarez, rainbow for Medina. Monica took the belt away. Paty wants it back. Corner of Medina looking for a bit more explosiveness, some blitz.
Yeah, you see Medina gives that little stutter step feint, trying to throw Juarez off.
Paty is staying very disciplined with that jab and the movement.
It's been winning her the fight, really.
Yep.
Juarez is not having an answer for it. Shorty punches there for Juarez in that exchange.
One minute. Round 5. Title fight scheduled for 6.
Again, that jab. And there's again that jab. And as you see, it landed, both of those times it landed, it was when Medina was trying to enter, trying to create offense. It stunted her ability to create offense, and it also scored points for Juarez, and that was straight right hand for Juarez.
I said Paty closed it up, closed that circle of trust, if you will, Paulie. Went back to the basics, spent a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears with her sisters. And she's boxing 101, as I said a couple times. Jab and then that straight right a moment ago was beautiful.
Absolutely.
Final seconds of the 5th.
And it's Medina who's got to work on her jab, really. I mean, because you can answer a jab with a jab. You know, you can jab with a jabber, but Medina not really able to do that, as her jab is not as effective as Juarez's jab. And then Juarez with some key shots with the right hands as she mixes in some straight right hands in there and gets those good scoring blows. Otherwise, in between, it's back to the jab.
But as you tell me, can't hook with a hooker.
Can't hook with a hooker, but you can jab with a jabber.
Yep.
That's the old boxing adage.
You got that right. 2 minutes remain. BYB Women's Lightweight in very first Police Gazette. Black double diamond trilogy belt to the victor. Our first of 3 title fights went the distance. This one 2 minutes away from doing the same.
So you got this.
Paty said she changed everything. Focused on what had to be done, box and work, mutual respect. 6th and final round.
And Medina needs a big round on my card.
Big round.
Again, you see that jab of Juarez, even when it's not landing, it is forcing Medina to react to it. Good hook there by Medina, the good right hand there by Juarez. And you see it's backing Medina up. It's one thing when you back up on your own and you sort of switch the angles. It's another thing when your opponent is forcing you to back up and putting you in the places you don't want to be. And that's sort of what Juarez has done tonight to Medina.
Not a lot of dirty boxing in this one. Momentarily, they clinched. Now 1 minute remains in this title fight. Both women trying to score in the clinch. Swing and a miss.
And that's that right hand Medina told us yesterday has not been effective tonight. Juarez has, in fact, made the adjustment, something Medina believed she would not have been able to do.
Absolutely. Nice uppercut. 20 seconds.
Good hook there by Medina. Medina going for the release. You gotta give it to
Trigon. Final seconds of this trilogy title fight. Once again, they go the distance. in the fighter interviews, they have brought the best out in each other. And of the 3 fights, Paulie, that was the best.
It was also, for me, Juarez's best performance out of the 3 fights.
Absolutely.
Because I wasn't even too sure she won the first one when she got that decision.
Correct.
But tonight I got her winning 4 out of 6 rounds.
The first ever BYB Lightweight champion, 2 title defenses, Paty Juarez. Tonight, Monica brought in the belt, looking for her first title defense. Judges rendering their decision. Who will get this beautiful Police Gazette Black Double Diamond Trilogy belt? Here's Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 full championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Judge Sanchez sees the contest 57-57, while Judges Abeta sees it 58-56, and Judge Short sees it 59-55, declaring your winner by majority decision. And the new unified BYB and Police Gazette Bare Knuckle Women's Lightweight Champion of the world, Paty Juarez.
Paty Juarez has her belt back.
You could tell she meant business yesterday in the fighter meeting.
Yes.
There was just an aura about
All
her.
right, Paty. I brought along Mel Valenzuela, matchmaker for BYB, to translate for us. First off, Paty, congratulations. How do you feel?
Chingona. Súper, súper, súper. Gracias a toda mi gente, los amo. Gracias por todo el apoyo. Esto es para ustedes, para mi Colorado, para mis amigos, familia, los amo. Gracias.
She's very grateful and very thankful for all her friends and family that came out to see her fight tonight.
We have Paty Juarez fans here tonight. Paty, in a great trilogy, you have gained the belt back. As you move forward in your bare knuckle career, what do you want to do next?
She wants to do whatever comes next. Whoever's ready, let's come get it for me.
Well, Paty, congratulations. One more time for your new champion, Paty Juarez. Monica, I'm gonna come over here to Monica. Monica, you've been through an amazing bare knuckle trilogy that has taken you all over the country. You went to war tonight, came out short, but how do you feel leaving the Trigon again tonight, another warrior?
Oh man, I feel great, you know. First off, all you people that are out there booing, you guys are, I'm not gonna say it because there's kids here, but you guys don't step in here and fight, so no need to boo. But I feel great, you know, Paty's an excellent opponent, you know, she's brought out the best in me, and I'm just getting better. I'm only 4 fights into boxing in my entire life, so you guys got a lot more to see.
I agree, you're very early in your bare knuckle career, and you put on a show every time. You helped take BYB to Biloxi. I know you want to help take BYB to new heights, so we see you in the Trigon again here soon.
Absolutely. I'm going to get fat and be lazy for the rest of the year because I've been in training camp since like February. But after this year is over and I do Christmas and I get fat, you guys will definitely see me back next year. Oh, can I say one thing, though? There's a certain someone that you guys just signed to the 125 division, Helen Peralta. She did a little podcast and she talked a lot of shit, thinking that I'm scared of her. Helen, this is to you. I'm not fucking scared of you. I'm not scared of anybody out there. So 2024, you can get it, little girl.
Helen Peralta, Monica Medina, we will see one more time. Monica Medina. Back to you, Goldberg and Paulie.
I'm gonna get fat, I'm gonna be lazy. You know what, Monica? You do whatever you want because you deserve it. Congratulations, Paty Juarez. And again, Paulie, we talk about the martial arts element of what we commentate here at BYB. The entire time the belt was being rewarded,
We'll be right back
Monica
with our main
Medina
event.
was clapping for her opponent tonight, who was better than her on the scorecards and got the belt back.
That's really sportsmanship. You know, that's you battle it out, especially these two. They've battled it out for 3 different fights, 3 really competitive, good, entertaining fights. All you can do is respect one another after. I think Larry Merchant used to call it soul searching when Arturo and Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward got in there and really battled it out to that, and you meet each other that deeply. You get to know one another deeper than the other 2 people, really, you know? And I think these 2 women have gotten to know each other very, very well in these 3 fights.
They certainly have over 19 2-minute rounds. The belt, once again, belongs to Paty Juarez. Still to come, our main event of the evening for the BYB Super Middleweight World Championship. 3-0, Robert Serna from Beeville, Texas. A lot of mutual respect between Serna and Smash Lorawnt-T Smash Nelson. They will fight for the BYB Super Middleweight belt. Coming up next. We have made our way to the main event of the evening. Lorawnt-T Smash Nelson, Robert Serna. They both made their debut at BYB 10 in Biloxi, Mississippi. And back in the locker rooms afterwards, they said, you know what? We might just fight for the belt at 165 down the road. Well, that road has reached the end exit tonight as they are ready for our main event of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. It is now time for your main event of the evening. 6 3-minute rounds for the vacant BYB Super Middleweight Championship of the World, live on BN Sports. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, here is Robert Serna.
Well, they set that appointment in Biloxi, Goldie.
Yes, they did.
And you know what? They meet now in Denver. In between, they both fought in London. Been on some same shows together. Serna with the boxing background, he's undefeated in boxing, right? With a 4-0-1 record.
That is right, and a ton of amateur fights, Paulie.
That's going to be his bread and butter. That's been his bread and butter here at BYB, his boxing background. It's going to be a nice clash of styles.
Does everything.
Yeah, Lorawnt just does everything. That's why it's going to be a nice clash of styles. Lorawnt comes from all forms of combat backgrounds, from kickboxing to lethway to MMA and all that, and all everything in between.
And clip dives on an occasion or two. Robert Serna's father in his corner tonight for the very first time. He said, I got to use my boxing. A stiff jab. Don't let my pride get the best of me and get into a slugfest. He is Robert Serna.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, here is Lorawnt-T Nelson.
in South Africa. Lived here in the Denver area for many years, Arvada, Colorado. Now he has been living and training in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma with his longtime friend and mentor, Leo Perucci. He is Lorawnt-T Smash Nelson. I think he put it all in perspective when asked about his opponent. Robert Serna is a gangster, and we're both going to do some gangster stuff. December 2nd, that would be tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 33-year-old Nelson against 36-year-old Serna. Serna with the 4-inch reach advantage. LT a little bit taller, both made weight. LT coming in at 162. With the official introductions of this, our main event of the evening, once again, Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. It is for the vacant BYB Super Middleweight Championship of the world. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Wayne Spinola. This is live for BYB 22 on beIN Sports. So, Denver, I need you all to get up out of your seats. Raise your drinks high and get loud. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with gold trim, he stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 163.8 pounds. He holds a perfect, undefeated bare-knuckle record of 3 wins versus no losses. And he fights out of Beeville, Texas, introducing Robert Serna. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black, silver, and green trunks, he stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 161.7 pounds. He has fought in 59 sanctioned professional fights around the world with a 3-win record in bare knuckle with 1 loss and 1 draw. And he fights out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, by way of Denver, Colorado, by way of Peter Maritzburg, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. He is one of the most feared bare-knuckle fighters in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Lorawnt-T Smash Nelson!
Fighters. All right, gentlemen, you know the rules. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. If you want to now, punch them up. Step back and you guys start in 1 minute.
The time has come. The belt is on the line. 6 3-minute rounds. Serna and Smash. Here we go. Robert Serna, the southpaw, in the black and gold gladiator trunks, looking to establish that jab early. Bright green lime trunks for Smash.
Serna using that boxing, flick jab, southpaw stance.
4-inch reach advantage. Nearly 50 amateur boxing bouts. 3-0 with 3 finishes as a bare knuckle boxer. All the fights here at BYB. Smash has done it all. 3-1-1 inside our Trigon. All his bare knuckle battles have also been in the mighty Trigon, the BYB patented smallest combat surface in sports.
Back up.
Nelson gets in there on the inside there, lands a couple of shots.
Smash knows he's got to get past that step jab, that long reach, the boxing skills of Serna.
And Serna trying to get to that body, trying to slow down the powerful Nelson.
Smash trying to stoke him a bit.
Sometimes I feel like Serna is just falling in with that left hand. There he gets it to the body. Nelson now creates space, good shots. And he's hurt down a little bit.
The close spring booth fight is what LT wants. The long boxing combination, stick jab is what Serna would prefer.
You see Serna making a rough, Nelson making a rough on the inside. You cannot fight Nelson trying to just pick moments and survive. You got to fight him off of you. He will force you to fight him off of you.
Muay Thai, Lightweight, the art of 9 limbs. Professional mixed martial arts.
You can see Serna trying to pick spots. And even the spots he picks, he hasn't been super accurate with them. At times he has been, but not enough to really get Nelson's respect.
Uppercut connects. Nelson closing the space again. Nelson has the wide array of combat competition skills. 59 professional combat confrontation tonight. Serna is the boxer, and a very good one.
Again, you can see Nelson, he starts to make it a battle of attrition. Good hook on the inside by Serna. By Nelson, sorry.
Round 1 of the books.
That was good. Good job. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. There you go. Hey, when you dip your head, you're both dipping your head, you're going to collide, okay? Fake like you're going to dip, hold off, let him show his hand, and then snipe, okay? Then I like when you're dipping your head right here. And pivot out, get back to the jab, boom, boom, boom. Right there.
Brother and dad in the corner of Serna tonight.
Pivot out, 1, 2, 3, get back to the jab, jab. Breathe, deep breath, give me some deep breath. Stand up, stand up. Huh? That was beautiful, LT, that was beautiful. Good job. Seconds out. More of that. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. Okay.
Round 2 of our main event of the evening for the BYB Super Middleweight belt.
Watch your head.
Serna.
Watch your head.
Looking for the body early again here in the 2nd round. He's the southpaw. Orthodox stance for Smash, who just took one off the jaw.
One thing Serna's got to do, though, if he's going to be boxing like this, you got to use your feints. You got to feint Lorawnt Nelson out of position, because Nelson is just trying to walk through the Serna attack, because he sees Serna just trying to pick little spots and then clench, and Nelson's not going to do that. Good. So Nelson just trying to walk Serna down and then trying to break him like right now.
Lorawnt-T, Smash Nelson, Sanliera turned in the 2022 fight of the year.
Serna's gonna have to snap that left hand out. He's got a good snappy jab, but he pushes that left hand out way too much. There's really nothing on it, and it's not really landing that much either.
And in close quarters, and a good shot there by Nelson, in close quarters is where Smash makes his living. Nelson imposing his will.
Yes.
Very visually here in this round.
You can see Lorawnt Nelson attacks with the intent to follow it up, while Serna lands a shot with the intent to already get out, even as he's throwing it.
Not a lot of room in the try.
So the mentality of both guys is very, very different. You see right there, Serna lands a pretty decent body shot, but then he looks to hold instead of following it up. And now see what happens when Nelson lands a shot. He's not going to follow everything up. It's a different mentality. Lorawnt Nelson with a more of a winning mentality. Serna too strategic here. And you see that pushing left hand again from Serna. It's just been terrible all night. Even at that length, it's not going to get any respect from Nelson because he's lifting his back foot on it, so he's not getting any weight on it.
Back up.
We just saw Paty Juarez utilize her superior boxing skills. Monica Medina did everything in her heart and soul to try to impose her will and change that. Here, Serna's trying to be the boxer, but Smash is showing that he's able to get inside and change the course and the feel and the play of this fight.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Serna's boxing has just not been up to par. Good uppercut by Nelson. Again, even on the outside, you've got to feint Nelson out of position. It can't just be boxing. It's got to be boxing with feints in between the boxing.
Right. 10 seconds.
Good combination late in the round by Serna. Left hand lands.
That's one of his better left hands of the night.
Yep.
And he actually kept his left foot planted that time, so it landed pretty well.
Look at me. Look at me. You gotta work your time.
Title fight scheduled for 6. Nelson has defeated 3 BKB champions and fought to a draw on 10 days' notice against a 4th BKB champion. Tonight, he looks to become the BYB world champion.
Back up.
Again, Nelson attacking with a different mentality, with the mentality to follow up everything, while anything Serna lands, he's looking to just pot shot, so to speak. And he's gonna have to change that mentality. You're gonna have to fight Lorawnt Nelson off of you.
Serna lands, Nelson answers.
Stop.
Ultimate goal from Nelson, world titles, fight the toughest opposition. Tonight, he's looking to leave with a world title, as is his worthy opponent, Robert Serna.
Good uppercut by Serna, but again, Nelson trying to keep the pressure on him. And again, no feints on the outside from Serna. Now he's actually tired, so the feints are even, they're definitely not gonna come. As you see, he's falling in now there.
Back up. Fight.
Good body shot, good right hand from Nelson.
And you see even the physical bullying by Nelson. It takes a toll on you mentally.
Walking his way into a beautiful, heavy-handed combination.
See, right here is where Serna should be attacking Nelson. Nelson threw a big combination. He's punched out. Instead, he lets him recover, and then he gets the follow-up instead. There are moments when Serna can attack, but again, he's not looking. He's not attacking with the same mentality as Lorawnt Nelson. The difference in this fight is the mindset. The mindset of Lorawnt Nelson is to win the fight.
Both men said it may very well come down to who wants it more, who can impose their will. And Paty, you've pointed out it's been Nelson for the most part, but Serna's not going anywhere.
Serna's hurt, Goldie. And you see Nelson knows how to create that space.
Huge uppercuts from Smash.
It's not gonna stop. Serna has to fight him off.
First knockdown of this title fight.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come over here.
Throw a towel in.
That's it.
They're throwing the towel in. Lorawnt-T Smash Nelson is the BYB Super Middleweight World Champion.
blood pouring out of the mouth of Nelson, the eye of Nelson, but he's a champion. That's BYB.
That is BYB. Smash said to me yesterday, I always believe in myself, the accolades are to be cherished, also used to motivate and lead my students, lead the youth that I work with. You have to have the work ethic. This is my time. This is my belt. Well, you know what, Smash? This is your belt, and no shame, no reason for Robert Serna to hang his head, because he was a warrior as well in this title fight. South Africa Smash.
Ron Nelson makes you suffer through the fight. If you don't get him off of you, if you are not able to get his respect, he will make you suffer through this fight. And that's literally how we ended up closing this fight out. Serna just could not get the respect of Nelson. Nelson kept pushing and pushing and pushing. The shots got cleaner landing. Serna broke down physically, mentally, and finally, when it was all over at the end there, Serna just could not hold him off anymore. Serna himself just goes down. He was just overwhelmed.
Paulie, right in front of us, as you can see the two fighters, and they just embraced, and Smash said, I know you would not have stopped. That said, good call by the corner.
Yeah.
Fighter safety is paramount.
And Smash is right. Serna was getting up. Serna did get up. Yeah, I mean, but it was honestly a smart stoppage because Serna had nothing left. It was getting worse and worse for him. Yes, Laurent's right. Serna wouldn't have stopped, but he would have got knocked out in a worse way. So I think a smart stoppage and a good stoppage by his corner, and which is his family's.
Correct. It was a warrior-to-warrior compliment, but still what was done was proper. And now to make it official and give the belt to Smash, here's Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Wayne Spinola calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of the third round. Declaring your winner by TKO, and the new BYB Super Middleweight Champion of the World, Lorawnt-T Smash Nelson!
Lorawnt-T Smash Nelson is the Super Middleweight Champion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by the new champion. This is long overdue, LT. I've been on the road with you for a lot of fights, man. I've seen you do a lot of different disciplines. I watched you compete for this belt on 2 occasions. One a little controversial, one a draw, but tonight you finished it. How do you feel as the new champion?
Man, I feel great. First off, it always takes 2 fighters to put on a show like this. So everyone out here for Robert Serna. Robert Serna's a G. He's an animal, and you know, he would never have stopped fighting, man. He would have kept fighting. He's a gangster, and much power to him. There's only great things in his future as well. So stay on the lookout for all of us, all right?
You're one of the most well-traveled fighters that I know. It makes sense you come back to Denver. You train here for years. You won titles here, and now you're a bare-knuckle champion here. I have a feeling you want to get out there and defend it again here soon, huh?
100%, baby. Hey, guess what else I want? I want this same belt, but 155 pounds. But not only that, I want the Police Gazette Diamond belt, whatever you call it, Diamond Gazette belt. I want that too. And if it has to be a rematch against James Conley, let's do it. Either way, I'm ready to defend this thing, win many more, different weight classes, whatever. I'll fight anyone in the world. I'm ready at any time. I believe in myself. Let's go.
You have a lot of friends and family, including your mother and father right here next to you. Anything that you want to say to your support staff?
Well, I love my mom and dad always. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much to all my friends and people coming out here. Y'all are awesome. Without you, we're all entertainers. Without the fans, without the crowd, without all you guys, we'd be nothing. So we love all you guys, whoever you support. And Big up to Forza Combat Sports out in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. You want a real fight gym, go train there. Ryan BJJ helps me out over there with jiu-jitsu, even though this is bare knuckle, it's all good. A bunch of other sponsors. Check out my shorts and gear and my links, y'all. LT Smash Fight Training Course, you better check that out. At Smash FTC, baby, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your new champion, LT Smash Nelson.
Hey guys, sorry to say just a little quick thing. I love kickboxing, I'm a big kickboxer. I got a seminar tomorrow, 2 to 5 p.m. at 303 Training Center. I got a seminar on Monday, 2 to 4 p.m. at 303 Training Center, and I got a seminar at 6 p.m. on Tuesday at A1 Boxing in Aurora. So check it out. Say what's up to the Smash Man. What's up? Woo!
That is what Smash is all about. Business. Yeah, but I just won a title. I won a title in like 9 different weight classes. Bring everybody on it. Oh, by the way, I'm going to coach. I got a couple seminars for you in kickboxing. Every day is a day of battle for Smash.
You know what? When you're the champ, everybody wants to learn from you.
Yeah.
Why not do 2C seminars? That's what he's doing. Mr. Businessman.
Yes, he is. So let's start with Smash because we knew in the previous fights we had watched him that if he gets inside and he's able to do his thing, he is very tough to defeat.
Tough to defeat. He's ruthless in there. Really, you can see the fight just being worn out of Robert Serna little by little by little. And you can see the mentality was different right from the start. Lorawnt-T wanted to continue and follow up on everything he landed, everything he threw, while Serna was looking to land and hold, looking to land and rest. And you're just not going to, that's just not the championship mentality. You're in a championship fight. You've got to command the Trigon, the ring, the cage, whatever you're fighting in. You've got to take full command of that. And Lorawnt Nelson fights with that mentality. Serna did not have that mentality tonight. And you can see it showed in the physical capabilities.
In our trilogy fight, Monica Medina did continue to have that mentality, but when you really broke it down, it was a boxing 101 lesson, but it was Monica Medina and her motivation, her perseverance, her strength, her courage, the way that she pushed Paty Juarez to bring the best out of Paty Juarez, Paulie, at 42 years old.
Yeah, and Juarez is always fighting hard. He's always one of those, both of these girls fight hard. We've watched them head-to-head 2 times already before tonight, but Juarez was pushed to really sit back, assess her team, and really make the proper game plan. And tonight, it was very simplified, but sometimes simple is best. Keep it simple, stupid, right? The KISS method. The jab was the centerpiece of everything. Backing up Medina and preventing Medina from really doing what she had to do in terms of setting up Juarez herself. She never let Medina be comfortable because of that jab, and she was able to follow it up just enough to get through that with that majority decision victory.
All right, we had some early knockouts, but it is very clear that our knockout of the night tonight belongs to the Hurricane. Hurricane Ike. We will break down the knockout of the night, fight of the night, and wrap things up when we come back. A great night of fights, our final night of fights here in the calendar year of 2023. 3 title fights. Our first title fight was for the BYB Lightweight title, and Paulie, undoubtedly, it is our fight of the night, maybe our fight of the year. Julio Tanori, the new champion, defeating Mark Irwin.
Man, you're going to be a long time before you see a fight like that.
Yeah.
Fight of this year, fight of last year. You'd be tough, hard-pressed to fight a fight in 2024 that's that good. We can only hope the rematch is as good. Wow.
It was absolutely incredible. Both men going the distance, back and forth, ebbs and flows, and a fight to be remembered. Last year, Mark Irwin had the knockout of the year. Mark Irwin on the wrong side of the fight of the night, and undoubtedly the fight of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? Irwin is a warrior. He'll be back. He really showed his worth tonight. Both fighters did, and that's why he became the fight of the night. So many momentum swings, a real battle, and a real worthy title fight. Congratulations to both guys.
All right, let's take a look at some of the action from the fight of the night that we've been talking about for the last minute or so. Fight of the night, of course, is the one that we talked about before.
Yeah, and this was action from the start. You see early on, actually Irwin went down, but then he ended up dropping Tanori later. Some good exchanges in the corner. Irwin did a good job in the corner, had a good exchange of hooks there. And then Tanori closed it with a salvo at the end. What a fight, what a fight.
I'll tell you what, both men showed everything, and if you want to be a bare knuckle boxer, you thought about it before tonight, you watched that fight, you probably changed your mind. Plain and simple. Talked about it a moment ago before break, Paulie. Hurricane Ike Villanueva has come to BYB to make a statement. He's come to BYB to get a belt, defend a belt, and be the man. Well, tonight, he was the man again, and he definitively earned our knockout of the night with a huge right hand.
Yeah, big right hand. You know what? He actually started out a little slow, took a couple of shots, but then worked his way right back into it. I mean, it was quick. You know, it was almost like he got pissed off that he got hit with a couple of shots. Saying, you know what? I'm going to turn this thing around real quick. He ended up putting Fish right up against the rope. Stiff, leg stiff, big right hand, and that was an instant stoppage. Fish was already kind of starting to fade as he had just been dropped right before that. And you know what, Villanueva said, you know what, you got one foot out the door, let me put the other foot out the door. Let's end this right now.
Well, Fish did go out on his shield, but he fell on it hard after a very massive right hand landed. A solid right hand from Hurricane Ike Villanueva. 3 titles, 3 incredible title fights all night. Just epitomized the momentum, Paulie, that we have built here in 2023.
Yeah, looking forward to a big 2024 because the momentum we've built up here in 2023, we've had a busier schedule. A lot of talent is coming over here to BYB. The fights are getting more and more fun. A lot of knockouts. The Trigon is the most exciting surface of combat sports. We've got so much to look forward to in 2024, and we hope all the fans at home will keep joining us.
And I get a chance to work with you, my powerful partner, the Magic Man, the former 2-time world champion, Paulie Malignaggi. Don't forget, we begin next year with another trilogy. Martignac and Hatch set to do it again. Josette Cotton looking to defend her super welterweight belts, and none other than the man, Cub Hawkins, going to get a chance for BYB Gold as he takes on one of BKB's best. That begins 2024, Thursday, January 18th, from the Charles F. Dodge Center in South Florida. Powerful partner, like I was saying before, man, it is just always so much fun working with you. This is the man, the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi. Starting with the Samurai, and man, did he throw his sword and wield it very well tonight. Tommy Turner, big. Ike Villanueva, we talked about. Sonya Dreiling wins the rematch. Julio Tanori is the new champion. Paty Juarez is the champion once again. And Smash closed the show. From our powerful partner, the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi, Mike Goldberg, saying so long until next time. We see you right back here inside the Trigon.